Well, it just says going live.
There you go.
You are now live. Okay, we are now live.
Are you sure? Everybody can everybody just do me a favor and just double check behind Bezos? Not that we don't trust him.
No, he doesn't trust you still. You haven't built that rapport yet, man. It's okay.
Looks live to me.
I got a note.
See, I would say we are live, but that thumbnail, I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah, I look crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know who that guy is.
Sage, I don't know why Mr. GPT did you that dirty, man.
I genuinely don't know who that is, but I'm
that look like D'Angelo Wallace. I knew Sosa though. I was talking about
man.
That's a crazy thing to say about. Where has D'Angelo been? He came back and then left again, didn't he?
No.
I think he literally stopped uploading after the election results. Like he was on a consistent run. Once the election results came out, he just stopped creating content. I'm pretty sure.
Who is D'Angelo?
7 months ago.
He's a commentary YouTuber.
Yeah, social commentary. I think he also. I think a lot of people have had to make changes this past year. Wish we can get back in. When did he call? He call out? Who did he call out? Oh, he deleted those videos.
It was the Cody Cohen's the last one I saw.
He deleted it.
Wonder why.
Yeah, he was on a run again, and then he stopped. Yeah.
Man, I don't. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen,
he's on fire.
Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. Blah. Special episode. We got special guests in the building. The biggest episode we've done so far. Didn't have Domo, so we decided to get 2 people to take his place. No fat joke intended. No fat joke intended. And we got a lot to talk about. Before we talk about it, I got the guys here with me. B-Souls, how you doing today?
Doing good, bro. Doing good. I bought a silent basketball this weekend. Been dribbling around the house a lot. It's been fun.
Give us a demonstration, please.
I'm on carpet, so it's not gonna bounce. Sorry.
It's not gonna bounce at all?
Not at all.
Let's see. Come on. Yeah. Okay.
That's a silent basketball?
It's not as loud.
Third best by far. Third best in the
because I'm sitting down, dribbling on carpet.
I just think when you see people that are good at stuff, even like small glimpses of them doing the stuff will let you know how good they are.
Okay.
The mechanics.
Yeah, when he dribbled like this, I already knew what type of time it is.
It's on carpet. Now you trying to get it off.
But like this though, Tevin, fake dribble basketball.
What do you mean?
Fake dribble basketball.
It's styrofoam. Like I can palm it. That's why I did it.
Okay, holla, fake dribble of basketball.
Go ahead and hit him with the
Yeah. I just
what do you mean? Are you talking about this part? Like me going like this? It's because it's styrofoam, because I can palm it.
You just look like you got the ball hog X Factor gloves on.
Oh yeah.
It's styrofoam. I can palm it.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's it.
You want us to know that you can palm that basketball so bad.
Styrofoam.
Dog, I can dunk right now if you give me like
Sage, how you doing today?
I'm doing good.
All right.
What the hell? Oh.
Okay. Say that.
Word. I feel the same way. But black queens forever, snow bunnies never. So
indeed.
I got special guests. 2 special guests. Not one, but not 2. I was trying to think of something that rhymed. It's hard to rhyme. Rappers are good. Oh shit, I'm terrible. We got Big Holla in the building.
Y'all already know welcome.
I was saying, like, in my mind, I was like, Kala, Swalla, Holla. I was like, had that sound.
Wow.
And I've been thinking about Tevins for like 2 minutes. 11? And we also have Big Tevin in the building. A big one. How y'all boys doing, man?
Great, man. Great.
I'm on my last tour run before my AI replacement shows up. So,
okay.
Yeah, drinking game. Definitely got a higher tolerance than you.
Yeah, you know.
Let me say this.
Infinite.
we're gonna pod today. No punches held. Okay. Can everybody acknowledge? If somebody asks you a question, you're not gonna hold back.
Okay.
Tevin,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, what do you got me into? I thought this
Okay,
was
that's
about AI.
you said yes. You said yes. All right. Listen, man, if you do this and you want to be true to this, make sure you hit that join button, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Word of mouth is literally how we work. Okay. I was out the other day was it at a restaurant? I think it was at a restaurant. Some guy daps me up. He says, I love your shit. Me. I don't even think he really know who I am. I think he thought I was Funny Marco or Desi Banks. But it's working. If you're an audio listener, please leave a 5-star review. Bsos, you have a 5-star review for us?
Yeah, this is from Droopy. Greatest pod of all time. W pod, Omar is always making me laugh, and Bsos is always sus. Okay. W Domo for uploading more on his personal, and huge W for Sage for always breaking records. 8 fire emojis.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Well, Sage is in here, but Sage would say Ja like shit. Last but not least, best way, the only way, the most certain way to support us is by sending us super chats and power chats through our friends Playback, but also on YouTube. Do we have any super chats? I don't see anything.
Yes, we have a big 50.
Oh shit.
Big 50 from Mason Worldwide.
Mr.
He
Worldwide?
says-
Pitbull?
Dolly. Shout out to y'all for the 4 years of content I've gotten from this channel. I appreciate you, Miss Mason Worldwide.
That's a super chat, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I want to know if it's nasty if I do this. We have 424 on the YouTube side, 87 right here. Everybody, I'm locking the doors right now. Send in $20. Send in $20. Just send in. Just if you don't send in $20, you're actually gonna be in trouble. That's nasty.
That's crazy.
A little bit of was that Marvin Sapp play that you pulling right now?
Let me play.
Ushers, close the door.
I know Vsauce don't know about this. I know Vsauce.
Ushers, I said close the door.
Famous Pastor Marvin Sapp is begging.
And they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors.
That's crazy.
Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed. I actually think $20 is a lot of money. $20, believe it or not, when my late wife, Melinda P. Sapp, was alive, was a good date. I could take her to the movies, buy a box of popcorn, get 1 soda, 2 straws. I wasn't cheap. That's swag. I was looking in her eyes. She's looking in mine. Can't do that no more. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here.
What? I didn't see. I've never heard him say this.
Look at bro pulling out his wallet.
Reaching for the money?
That 20 wasn't for you. And this is what I need you to do.
That 20 wasn't for you.
Or you may be giving tangibly. I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people move. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. Even if you're giving tangibly, just put your hand on take your phone and stick it on the bucket.
They said we got Apple Pay. That's crazy. Never would have paid it, and I started laughing. Oh, my fault, Marvin. I'll start talking when he was talking.
Giving is worship. Giving is worship. This ain't the time to talk. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints. This is an easy miracle.
Okay.
An easy one.
Easy.
Now I do got something though. I do got something. Apparently there were 40,000 people in there.
Is it crazy to ask for just
Yeah,
1,000?
Is that crazy?
Hold on,
40,000.
There was
That's a
not
stadium.
40,000. Yeah, that's crazy.
This says Marvin Sapp, the tweet that I'm reading, Marvin Sapp is clearly hustling his congregation. Oh, for 40,000. For 40,000.
Yeah, 40,000.
Oh, okay. My bad.
It's 1,000 online, 1,000 in the church, $20 each, $4,000, 40,000.
I believe there's more than 1,000 online, but
Yeah, for sure.
that is
That's
crazy.
crazy?
I
Start
think
getting on the moon. I don't know.
it's good business tactics, but it's a church,
Yeah.
not a business.
W peer pressure though.
You know what I mean? I mean,
Paying
you
is
could, hey, you could make money in the desert if you think hard enough. You know what I'm saying? But
Churches got to make money somehow.
through milking. I mean, yeah, it's like I said, it's good business, but like it's one of the more nasty. Ask Joel Osteen. Just ask Joel Osteen how shit working out.
Okay. So
the theme of today's pod is nasty business. So
this is what it is right here. This is what is this, the Yahoo? Oh, this is the BET article. In a Facebook post titled "Let's Add Context to the Clip on Social Media," the Never Would Have Made It singer explained that the moment captured a viral video occurred during an international conference held at a convention center. Over 4,000 people were in attendance, with thousands more watching virtually. So he challenged 2,000 individuals to give $20 and leaders to give $100, stating that he personally gave more. With the context, we'll just say thousands being 2, so there's 6,000 people.
Mhm.
Is what he did crazy now that we have the context?
Yes. Saying a number, no. He said it costs to be up here. That's nuts.
I mean,
I just looked up his net worth and it's $4 million.
There you
So
go.
yes, it is crazy.
Tevin, nobody asked you to do that. Didn't
I'm
know.
pocket watching immediately, and I don't think that people that work in the church should be any kind of wealthy. I think that if you make that choice to be wealthy enough to be like, I ain't got to work a day in my life for the rest of my life, you moving a little shiesty. But like I said, it's business. It's business.
Donations.
If Dr. Umar did it, what would y'all be saying?
Get him out of here.
Fry that man.
If LeBron did it, what would y'all be saying?
Here's $100, LeBron Ramon James. Keep breaking records.
Because I think
yeah, you
sometimes
press it like he did with Stephen A. Stop talking about my
no.
son.
You
Okay,
don't
he's
even
on
gotta go that far. You don't even got to go that far. I would have been gave it up for LeBron. I think sometimes though we can't see we can't contextualize the actual numbers. 40,000 sounds like a lot, but if you break it down to $20 a piece, you know, you give 20, you give 20, you give 20. So if I came up here and I was like, yo, bro, we need $80. We can't stream unless we get $80. That sounds like a lot, right?
You can't stream and get into heaven are two different things.
It is about the delivery for real.
And he opened it with Usher, and he forcibly told the ushers, lock the door, Usher, lock the door.
He said,
lock
"Close
the
them
door.
doors."
Just follow me for a second though. Just what I rebuke what Holly just said. So we need $80 to stream, right? $80 is crazy. Like just coming up with $80. What if we all put up $20 a piece? Matter of fact, I'll put up 30. I'll put up 30.
What that got to do with me?
Exactly.
Oh gosh. Y'all never would have made it. Okay.
I never would have paid it.
This is crazy.
Facts.
I feel like sometimes y'all are too harsh. That's just what I feel. That's what I feel. Questions of the day. Question of the day. Well, it's two questions of the day. It's two questions of the day. You got your girl in the house. We're all in relationships up here, so this is going to be actually really prevalent. How late can her phone ring before she gets in trouble?
Before she gets in trouble.
In trouble is crazy.
I'm
In
just saying,
trouble.
how late can her phone ring before she gets in trouble?
What if
it's
she's
8 o'clock.
busy? She literally can't answer it.
But I'm saying it's still ringing.
Like, what is the latest somebody should be calling your girl?
Yeah, what is the latest?
Oh, I thought you meant like, all right, if you don't pick up on the first ring, you in trouble.
No.
Okay.
What's the latest that somebody can call your girl's phone?
10 p.m.
After 10
Damn.
p.m. is the problem.
Yeah,
I
'cause that's her
say
bedtime. I'm trying to go to bed too. Shut that shit down.
I'm gonna say 2 a.m. 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
Yeah.
I'll say midnight on weekdays, 2 a.m. on weekends, because that's when the club is. Her friends might need to rise, something like that. Anything beyond that.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And I'm glad you said that, Tevin. Her friends. We're gonna assume that these are her women friends.
Mhm.
That's just the assumption.
Yeah.
What's the latest that a man can call her?
11 p.m. 11 p.m.
2 p.m.
Do I know? Hey, one stipulation. Do I know the men? Or I have to guess just based off the ring and the phone and everything.
Let's just say the rings.
Maybe
Is
she
the
got
number-
different ring.
No. Is the number saved?
My ex had a gay friend, had a specific ringtone. So if I heard that, I'd be like, oh, you cool, it's whatever. But if I hear a ringtone I'm not familiar with, and it's like, oh, this is a man, I'd be like, okay, 7 a.m.
What if it's a new ringtone? It's you ain't never heard this ringtone.
Never.
And then all of a sudden, I can make your bed right.
Relationship done.
I think the real thing I'm looking for is like how fast she pick up her phone. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see it and she be like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how she pick it up. That's the real red flag.
What if she like turn her back a little bit? Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it depends on how she pick up the phone. But if
But
it's
what
on
if she
some,
look at it? What if she look at it and then she look at you, and then she look back at it and she look at you?
Yeah, that no, but this is what I'm saying. This is the real red flag, not the time, not the none of that. It's how you pick up the phone. If you pick it up with confidence, on some babe, I'm getting a call. Oop, okay, nothing to worry about.
what if she like double tap, send it to voicemail, and turn it back over?
Yeah, what she turn it over when she put it down?
Nah, that's crazy.
Red flag. Yeah, because that's way too quick. On first ring too. Nah.
So look, you the first time, let's say actually let's say she's not in the room. Let's say y'all laying in bed. She says, you know what? I want to go get I'm gonna get something from the kitchen or whatever. She gets up, goes to the kitchen. New ringtone you ain't never heard. I can make your bed right. Are you picking it up?
No.
Y'all not picking it up?
No.
Oh, the phone's
No.
still in the room with me.
Yeah, the phone is still in the room with you. It's in the middle of you. It's bedrock, and that's we're not worried about the name or the emojis. That's irrelevant right now. The ringtone is bedrock.
Yeah, I'm not picking it up, but I'm looking.
I'll
at
see
it
who
when
it
she
is.
walks back.
Yeah, I'll see who it is.
And then when she come back to the room, you're gonna call back on speaker. Let's see what the conversation really about.
Okay, I got some real alpha males up here. Got some real. I like that. Real.
What would you do?
alpha males. Huh?
What would you do?
I don't
Don't
even know why y'all
answer
let
none of the questions.
Yeah, I did.
Not a single question.
I don't know why y'all let y'all girl have phones. I just don't. First of all, I know all my significant others' coworkers. So, not that I need to, but I just do. Cause she can't. That's not a choice. So I don't know if that's something that's relatable to y'all. I know all the coworkers. If her boss calls, like her legitimate boss, oh white dude, I'm not worried about it. He can call. It's cool. It's fine. If she get a dude, like a new dude at the job, Stan the Stallion is calling at like 10:30, 10:45.
Yeah,
I mean, who this?
you gotta watch out for these Jim Halperts, man.
I'm not gonna lie. If you call, if my girl calls somebody Stan the Stallion, I'm breaking up with you just because that shit's corny. Off real, I'll be like, you won't call anybody Stan that you get broke up with.
But that's what she
Stan
gonna
the
tell you.
Stallion.
That's what they call him. That's what they call him.
You already got broke up with. I didn't even hear that part. I'm like, see you. That's what they call. See you.
I think you're being a little too critical. The other thing, you can have Stan the Stallion can work there. I'm not gonna be mad if y'all call him Stan the Stallion. and be mad if you call Stan the Stallion. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
I actually have a real life example of this now that you're talking about it.
Oh, wow.
Somebody in my stream the other day came in. He said, "Hey, my girl just told me that she has a little crush on her manager who works at Chipotle. They call him Dark Mark."
What the fuck?
What'd you
And
tell
he
him?
got-
What'd you tell him? What'd you tell him?
I said break up. The whole chat, break up. He was like, I can't break up with her. She's in the middle of her shift, working with him right now. When she told him, she called him at his job while she's at her job, told him that, and then they stopped and hung up. Got cheated on a week later because he didn't listen.
Oh,
Real
Dark Mark?
story. Real
With
story.
Dark
With
Mark?
Dark Mark. With Dark Mark.
damn.
Why he didn't think that was gonna happen? though?
unlockable.
I don't know. We all said end it, dog.
So he came back to your Twitch chat on some, yo, Tevin, you got an update.
And it was he came in, was like, "What's up, everybody?" I didn't waste no time. I said, "What happened?" I was like, don't give me no other hello or we thought we was gonna forget. It was like 3 months later too. He popped back up. I said, "Nah, first thing you gotta answer is you get cheated on, yes or no." He said, "Yeah, I got cheated on." I said, "I know. We all know. We all knew you wasn't gonna listen."
Vicious.
Salute.
That's tough. Oh yeah, salute. Ball, hey, ball up top. Ball up top. He ain't got nothing else that he can
I'll
say.
put that nigga on.
Hold up, y'all go to the job Christmas dinner. One of her coworkers be like, "Oh, this your girl, little work husband over here." How you responding?
Oh, that's a husband.
Yeah.
we
don't believe in work. I don't
do work.
My woman works in like woman dominated spaces. She exclusively with women. She has a male boss, but at her other job is literally all women. So I'm trying to figure out like where could he even come from for them to say something like this? And who is you? And I'm gonna tell you this: if he's also the complete opposite of me, like if he's short, light skin, long hair, complete opposite of me, it's cooked. It's definitely cooked.
What if he looked just like you?
I think that's less cooked because you have a type at that point. But if he's the exact opposite of me, nah.
What's the opposite of you again?
Short, light skin, long hair.
It's just dragging it, bro.
If he's okay, here y'all go.
Bro, put in ChatGPT opposite of Omar.
Hey, run that back. That was
A
him,
rare
bro.
Souls
That
and
was
Sage
him.
bounce.
That was
This is
him.
crazy.
He did that.
No.
That was him.
I don't
Okay.
yeah, I don't know what y'all
My
talking
fault, bro.
about. Anyway, okay, let's keep going down the list. There was another one that I had sent Cruz. I think it was about cheating. Yeah, they say we talk about cheating a lot on this podcast.
Shit, I ain't got a hug since 7th grade. I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, that's what I try to figure out.
I mean, shit, rent due tomorrow.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta get these impressions up.
I said, y'all the 5th of the 21st.
I got this. I remember what it was. All right. You, your girl, and your homeboy are out and about. Right? Y'all navigating the space, y'all partying or whatever the case may be. It's a 3-man. Your homeboy says, "Yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back." You and your girl sitting there. He's walking back. You got your phone on the table. He texts you, "Yo, yellow dress about to come through. She's your type and she got a fat ass." His phone is on the table. Your girl can see the text message. You can see the text message. What do you do in this scenario?
Wait.
I don't know why he texted
That
me.
would never happen.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm about to say we are officially playing Disney Channel, but
How is that crazy? First, just say
Wait,
it
who
happened.
got the text? Who got the text?
You
My friend or
watch-
me?
You get the text message that says, "Yo, girl in the yellow about to walk past. She got a fat ass and she your type."
From
It's
my friend
me,
in
my
the
girl,
bathroom?
and my homeboy.
Yeah, your friend in the Tim.
So I just saw him,
Oh, okay.
and he walked off, and then texted me that.
and texted you and said, "Yo,
You pranking me. Yeah,
My
yeah,
friend's
yeah.
not that thirsty.
in the
bro.
yellow
you
got a
pranking
fat ass and she your type."
I'm
Yeah,
a
I ain't
believe you
trying to get in
pranking me.
trouble. So
Yeah, we finna blast him when he come back. We were like, why would you do that?
Yeah,
Why
he
did you
pranking
say
me.
that? Me and my girl were like, why? What's the plan? What was the plan here? What are you trying to set up? You trying to set me up?
Yeah, I'm literally saying that shit. Even if I was a piece of shit fuck, I'm literally acting like, why do you say that?
yeah, facts.
Are you looking at yellow walk past though?
Yes.
I mean, I have eyes.
I think that my girl would too. We'd be like,
Yeah, but I say, I mean, who's the
Okay.
one with the fat ass being said? But why would you say that?
And your type though.
She is not my type, bruh. That's exactly what I'm gonna say.
But you gonna lie? You gonna lie though?
For sure.
I'm gonna say,
That's the default answer.
She got butt with a face ugly, no matter what. No matter who walks past in the
I don't
yellow
even
dress.
like. I don't even like
Babe, you
yellow.
know
To be
me,
honest,
like-
I don't even
Nigga,
like
like, you
yellow.
know me.
for real.
But see, this is the thing though, and I see y'all saying that. What if it's like undeniable though? Like I know y'all kids like y'all probably like Rihanna, like Rihanna in the face, Ice Spice in the ass.
It's not my type, bro.
I don't like Rihanna,
not
so
for
that's
me.
legit.
She
Not my
pretty,
type.
but not for me.
I
She
swear.
pretty, but not for me,
I
man.
swear.
Whatever is your type.
Hey, that's my line. That's a little bit too much, man.
Okay. I'm actually telling the truth. But if it's a Megan Thee Stallion type beat, then I'd be like, okay, it's undeniable. Like,
Babe, I can't even handle that. Like,
You ain't lying.
yeah.
That is a yellow dress. I'm gonna come up with something. Yeah, that dress yellow. My God.
Her toes hanging out. Over
I'd be
there.
like, the big ass is scaring me. Yours is perfect.
That ain't even nothing to text about.
I don't know why that was Noti Gang.
So,
Some cool
sometimes
shit.
though, like
I mean, it was cool.
if it, sometimes though we gotta acknowledge though, like if the same thing happened with your girl, like her homegirl texted her almost like, oh man, that's your type finna walk past, and he got a big print.
No, you can acknowledge in your head, like privately, but public facing.
Damn, he got a big print. I'm just asking. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot. I'm just trying to loosen us up. Okay. All right. Since y'all don't want to play the game,
We play. What are we supposed to say? I will
Omar, what you
immediately leap on
doing?
her?
Omar, what you doing?
damn, that is my type. I don't know.
Your type is W print?
No, I'm talking about.
okay,
If the woman passed by, if yellow dress passed by,
With a Adobe print? Nah.
Oh, we in Thailand with it.
Yo.
okay, I do see your type of time y'all on. Y'all on some good timing. Okay, he's just the warm up. This shoot around for real. Okay, yeah.
Fat ass W print. Hey.
But I'm
Gonna be
still
one of
gonna
them
look at-
pods. Okay.
If my homeboy say, "Yo, yellow got a fat ass," but if I see the print, like, cause he's seen the back, so he's seen the ass, he didn't see the print. I'm gonna look at the print, but I'm still gonna look at the ass.
Hell,
You understand what I'm saying? Once,
hell nah, man. Y'all.
because what y'all saying is, oh, he see just the fat ass walk. Okay, cool. The fat ass come through. You go to look. Oh shit, print. You gonna stop, and then when he come back, yo, dog, you say,
Nah, I'm asking that nigga.
he also got a print. I'm gonna see the print, and I'm still gonna be like, damn.
I mean, if we really talking my type, she got to have a big old fucking monkey knuckle in the front. So,
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. That's all.
so if I got to tell you, be like, boy, she got that goddamn caterpillar mouth in the front. I'll be like, all right, that we talking about something. I'm
Caterpillar
looking.
mouth is crazy. I'm gonna think though too. I'm gonna be like, damn.
But how does your friend know that's your type?
I'm mad that, bro. I'm mad that, bro. said That's my type, and all
Is
he
that my
saw was
friend? If they don't know
booty.
that's my
How
type.
you?
The
How you
monkey knuckle
miss-
specifically?
No, man.
I feel like if I seen that though in the wild for real, I'd be like, damn, something she must be slow or something, because you can't be this talented. That's like, come on, bro. That's like being LeBron James. How you got all of it? You bad in the face, crazy moose, and you got a fat ass. What?
Some people bless.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She got to be slow. I would assume she's slow.
I had a crazy line, but wait a minute, it's some real trouble.
See, and I asked if we was holding back today. Okay, all right. Say
That one I legitimately could not have said. Everybody would have gave me a look. Be like, oh, okay, you one of them.
Yo.
No. Go ahead, get it off.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, no,
Nah, I'll tell you after pod, and y'all let me know if it would have been allowed or
I
not.
don't remember
Playback exclusive.
Playback exclusive. Okay.
Playback exclusive.
Do we have anything nonsensical else to throw out there? What's the scuttlebutt on the internet? Throw something random out there. What they talking about? Just give me something random. That's definitely not on the topic sheet.
Sydney Sweeney single.
She sure is.
Okay, that's give me.
Okay.
Yo,
That's my topic.
Sydney Sweeney single.
Sydney Sweeney, the one that had the she had that tower picture, right?
That's Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, I confused them.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's blonde women. It's okay.
How come she doesn't get as much hate as Sexy Red? How come Sabrina Carpenter doesn't get as much hate as Sexy Red?
Because that's
Her
the first
lyric-
time you
her-
seen
Her lyrics don't say fucking putting this pussy on you till you bleed out like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 or some shit. Like,
I've
I've
never
seen
Red
Sabrina
lyrics are
get cooked, though.
crazy.
I will say that.
I've never seen
Crazy viral tweets.
I've never seen Sexy Red do the sexually explicit innuendos on stage that I've seen Sabrina Carpenter do in like the last month and a half, dog.
But it's
I've
in
seen
your
a
window,
sex
she's-
tape of Sexy Red. So what are we talking about?
True.
Yeah,
Here you go.
Like,
Here you go.
yeah,
Here you go.
you know what I'm saying?
Technicalities. Oh my gosh.
Technicalities.
Was it real or was it AI?
Yeah, it was. She admitted it was real. She admitted. She's like, yeah, that's me.
But even outside of that though, because I feel like that's not fair. But you used it. Fine. That's fine. We understand the context behind it. Somebody did that without her permission. Cool. This is her staging and putting these things out there for public consumption intentionally.
She has been getting cooked. I've been
both
seeing
out,
it too.
yeah, I said they both out here fucking and both out getting lambasted for it.
Yeah, even when she was on tour, a lot of like moms that were sending their daughters to her concerts was like, "Oh my God, she's doing this on stage." But in actuality, like you knew her music. It was
I
pretty.
think the only
fucking
reason
obvious
we
that
don't
she
hear
doesn't.
about it is because her audience is like white moms and shit. And that's not nobody in our chat's gonna be talking about it.
Yeah,
Her
you
music
got me
like
there
that,
because
though?
I don't know ball.
She is. I wish I could play it, Sage. I mean, she is like it almost looks like a
Google some shit.
Simpsons
Probably right
caricature. She did literally the Eiffel Towered, the cunnilingus on stage. I mean, she's yeah.
She be going crazy.
She be going crazy. That's the
She do be going crazy. We need them both. We need a Sabrina Carpenter Sexy
We need
Red
both.
song at this point.
They're both great to me.
Who y'all think is the real freak though?
Oh, Sabrina, fake freak. I ain't gonna lie.
Between
Damn.
the two,
Sabrina and Meg Thee Stallion?
yeah, between them two, it might be Megan Thee
Meg
Stallion.
might be
fake
a
one. Yeah,
fake
she
one.
might be the fake one.
Well,
But
we know-
Sexy
we know-
Red, that's the real one.
Well, hold on now. They said Meg. Now, from when I said that, Meg has proven me wrong. I still think it's very vanilla, but she's not going 20 rounds. But between Sabrina Carpenter and Sexy Red,
Flips, okay.
who is the real freak? Stamp it right now.
Sexy
Sexy
Red.
Sexy Red.
Sexy
Oh, wait,
Red.
Sexy Red, by the way. But okay, I see the film. I'm doing a scouting report right now. Okay, yeah, that's crazy. All right, got enough footage.
Even with that footage you just saw, say Sexy Red is the real freak.
Yeah, what? Yeah, Sexy Red. Sexy Red, unapologetically. Sexy Red.
I do think you can't be a freak without a pregnancy scare or a pregnancy. I don't know Sabrina Carpenter to have kids, so I just
She was with
The real freaks don't have scares though, bruh. They be popping them joints like Mentos. No scares. Bro, I'm dead, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, dude, this was
You know
all
what
day,
Sabrina
man.
Carpenter?
Y'all niggas tripping today, bro.
Popping it like Pez.
She was in a relationship and they decided to take a break.
between Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, she was
She
Barry.
got cheated on. She got cheated on by Barry Keegan.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
is
if you
that-
kn-
Is that what
if
the
you know
song is?
him, yeah, that's what
That's
it's
the
about.
dude
But
from
if you
Saltburn,
know
bro.
him, you know that she's on some real freak shit because he was in a movie called Saltburn. And if you've seen the scene with him in Saltburn,
Yo, I blind watched that with my girl. I hate that movie.
that's was her ex boyfriend.
Yeah,
Bro,
no.
why you hate it?
The one that was licking the off the bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, what?
What?
Okay, so
Telling you right now,
I'll
blind
just
watching
tell-
with y'all girl. Hey man, an experience.
Saltburn?
There you
Yes.
go.
Hold up,
Yeah.
an experience.
It
Yeah.
is something that you'll
Hey,
you'll never
Don't
you'll
spoil it for them. You won't forget it. You won't forget
you won't forget it.
Did oh okay.
But she on some
Saltburn.
freak shit, and he on some freak shit, and they was on freak shit together. I'm sure.
Fuck it.
it. You doing it?
Spell it.
SALT.
Saltburn.
Oh, burn. I don't know why I thought y'all was saying like Barry or some shit. I was looking at those shit. All right.
You know,
Oh, the movie.
It's all
okay.
dudes in this.
Yes. Now,
Yes.
now you're
Ooh,
starting to
you
figure it
watching
out. You're starting to figure it out.
Oh,
okay, I'm
no.
reading the plot too much. I looked over to the left.
No,
saw
I
the
don't.
plot.
I didn't
No,
even
no, no.
read that. Like
I'm
my
not-
girl
I'm
was
not-
just on some. Yo, I seen some like people saying crazy shit about this. Let's watch it. Didn't know nothing about it. All right,
Omar,
babe.
read the
Okay, we got
first
some
two
time.
No, I mean I looked
Regretted
over.
it.
This is what I did. I looked at y'all. I looked
I'm
over
looking at
masturbate and tub, and then I stopped.
I didn't see that yet.
Oh.
Okay.
So you haven't even got to the actual freaky.
Yeah,
burn
that's
a
not.
hole
Yeah, that's
in
not
your
the.
mind. Okay.
That's
Well, now I
tame.
believe
That's the
that.
tame part.
Okay.
Believe
Now,
that.
yeah, I believe y'all boys.
Yeah, fuck it, y'all win.
Y'all boy got it. I ain't gonna lie.
Do a
Okay.
drinking game or something. I don't know.
Yo,
Y'all gonna need it. Y'all gonna need it.
that shit sound worse than the kite runner.
I did see
You know, you know.
Nosferatu too, B-Souls. You were right.
Freaky
No-
for no reason.
Why you? But it's only you that's watching these freak ball movies out of all of us.
I don't.
Yeah.
You right, man. You right.
No,
I don't.
What's that? Necrophilia is.
Well, no, I thought it was because I seen the OG movie for like a movie class. I thought it was gonna be some live action cool shit. I didn't think it was gonna be freaky like that.
Guys, she had sex with the.
I thought it was gonna be a horror movie, like a thriller type of thing. No, it was
He
mad
did throw
freaky.
her.
Oh, he did.
Okay. Who else got something?
We didn't even talk about Sydney Sweeney being single. We went straight to Sabrina Carpenter. That's the funniest part.
What is there to talk about?
You're not. Well, you know what? That's nothing to talk about.
What has been happening?
Let's talk about it. Sydney Sweeney is single.
She's not my type, but she got something that's my
Google.
type.
Are you breast over ass?
Oh, that's
Till
Sydney Sweeney. Okay, I
the
confused.
cows come home.
Wow.
Why?
I had a really bad experience with my first girlfriend who had the fattest ass to this day I've ever seen. To this day, and I was like, I'll never. I'm traumatized forever. I'm never going back.
It was too much.
You want to expound?
What the package deal of her ass and what came with it was not worth it at all.
What she?
She had a bad attitude. She had a
I'm
bad
about to say, she
attitude.
like-
she was like
She stank or something? Like
I'll put it like
I know
this.
that's crazy.
Both
She
her
shared
parents-
food because I don't like sharing my food.
both our parents was in K-holes and also other substances. I'll put it like that. And I didn't know about it at the time.
What is it?
Oh, I thought her booty
I'm
hole was stank
terrified.
or something.
What's a K-hole? Ketamine. Both our parents were into ketamine and some other things.
Oh,
What the parents got to do with her ass?
What do you think? Connect the dots.
She was into it too.
There were some things that she just had. Like those people that if they're around you, they're good people, but if they get enabled or they're around bad influence, they become worse people. That's what she was on, and I couldn't always have my eye, and I didn't want to always have my eye on her. Like that's a partner, not like a baby. So
You was
they
young.
got-
You was young.
man, yeah, 17, 18.
Oh yeah, yeah. We all went through that phase of trying to take care of a woman.
Bro, never again. And that's why asses, I can't do it. I can't even look at them. I just get traumatized by ketamine.
And you really thought you were saving her for real.
Bro,
2-3 times, yeah.
put all my effort into it, my reputation. I was like, listen, I was in the trenches. You can do better than this. There's a life for you out there. No, there wasn't. No, there was not.
Hey,
No,
I ain't
there
gonna
was
lie.
not.
I fuck with Tevin, man. That's a real
Yo,
no, 'cause that's a real experience. It just made me think about this. There's a TikTok I gotta play. Dog, that's a real lived experience where you're trying to save a woman for real. And she not, she not worth saving, but you 17 and you think this gonna be the one that you marry, and you're telling your homeboys, I love her though. Let me play this. This one was crazy too when I saw this. I'm in a Walmart riding the bikes. Y'all know bikes are different now?
What the hell does that mean?
how the fuck is a bike different?
Bikes are different.
Hold on. Dog, I went my fiance want a bike.
Mhm.
I'm in the store buying the bikes. Dog, bikes are like aluminum, like carbon fiber based. Like you can lift them up with one hand.
Oh yeah.
From Walmart?
From Walmart. I thought I was gonna have to buy her like
That ain't even the prestige shit, right?
that's what I'm saying. So by me, there's like a bike shop. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to buy an $800 bike. The lady, let's get her in here to take a mold of her butt so we can make a custom seat. Me, whoa, is this what bikes is on? I'm like, where the shit with the pegs? She was like, yeah, the mold, the first mold is gonna be free. The any molds after that is $200. I'm like, let's get a dumpster on her. I don't think we need multiple molds, but maybe that's what people is doing. So, but then I go to Walmart, and then I get on the bike. In Walmart, I'm fucking picking it up with one hand. Shit feel good to be on. Pause. Like, and I'm doing papa wheelies in the store. Me, damn, bikes is different now. I know they don't. I'm just.
How much was it?
$200.
It's the same price type shit, then.
$200 for and the entry level bike at the bike shop was $800.
Oh no.
So like you don't want a bike.
That's what
you don't want a bike. You don't.
I was trying to tell her. I sent her some articles. Rollerblading is the best cardiovascular.
Yeah.
I've been sending her some bullshit. Okay. Let me
got the bike molder texting your girlfriend like, "Oh, you got the fat ass.
Yeah.
Your molder's crazy."
First relationship. Yeah. My very first relationship. 17, 18. I was with a woman that
That's crazy.
26, 27. Yeah. She had a baby. Oh, you understand what I'm saying? And it was her.
Yeah, she was advanced.
I was fresh out of high school.
Oh, you was good.
I was fresh out of high school.
Lame meat, fresh meat.
Lame as shit.
Yeah,
he got groomed.
On my sympathy,
Bootleg Wallow?
Right?
He's a victim.
Took care of her.
Wow.
Took care of her and her child. Age of 18.
He was good.
Yeah. Everybody was telling me, what you doing? What you doing?
Tricking.
Well, mama say, you know what?
You come out the gate.
Yeah, came out the gate tricking. Look, my mama told me, she say, hey, man, you know one day she gonna use that little girl against you. I got a name tatted right here.
Yeah, was it?
Oh, he's tripping.
Okay, right there is where he loses me.
No.
Damn.
His mom should have never knew about this girl. He was in too deep.
Right there,
doing a secret.
It gets worse though.
He's a victim.
What? Your baby? No, hell no. She was 4 when I.
So you got another dude's baby tatted on?
Yes.
Boy, you one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell him.
This shit got to go viral. I ain't never heard of that story. I done heard a lot of shit, man. I done been around a lot of places. You got...
Man, I had my own house at 20, 21.
You got another dude's baby.
Yeah, hell no.
On your ski.
And I loved her.
Wow.
With all my heart at the same time.
Hey, nah, he 10 toes with it.
And she looked like me.
All right. Yeah.
Enough, man.
He out of pocket for that though. He out of pocket.
This fucking dude. Get him out of here.
She looked like me, so it was like everybody thought that was my baby.
Talk about Ross, you the biggest.
By his neck and tell him,
whoa.
Hey man, change your life.
I've been there.
I've been there.
Ooh.
I've been there for 6 years.
Well, you really the expert.
He been there for 6 years.
You see how we do men trauma, bro? Everybody just in here laughing. This is crazy.
He ain't really traumatic though. He owning it. He still love her.
He was 17.
Yeah, he do.
He still
That's
love
the first thing I said. He's a
her.
victim. Shit.
And you know what's fucked up? I don't think you regret it.
Yeah, he said that shit.
I don't think you regret it. I think he'll do it again. And everybody has that bad experience that they'll do again.
He said he still love her.
Yeah.
Gotta be fire.
She had
to
the
do it again.
Boy.
No, the baby beastos. He still love the baby. Not
Oh no. Oh, he don't love the.
no,
he
he
don't love the girl.
The woman no more.
Oh. That sounded crazy. My bad.
That nigga, yeah.
Nah.
Anyway. Anyway.
I didn't even know who we was talking about before this, but that was crazy as fuck.
I don't know how we got there, but yeah.
If you've never had that experience, not to his level though. If you've never had that experience as a young man, trying to save a woman, trying to be Captain Save a Hoe, then
that might still be an ass man. I don't know.
You think she had a fat ass, Tevin?
Wait.
I'm saying the woman that he got the baby name tatted
for sure.
No, well, I mean, she had to have something. She must have been fucking spinning from the roof or the ceiling on his shit, like something. You gotta be expert level to be. I love you and your baby, and I'm gonna tattoo your baby. I'm like, what? That ain't even mine. I think he's just stupid. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna give her no credit. That nigga just idiot.
I think she was pretty basic. I don't think it had to be fire or nothing. I think he's just a dumbass.
Not, bro, Sage. I know it's been since 2nd grade, but look, when they got kids and they hanging on to a man with dear life, it get different, bro. It does.
Yeah, that's when they start doing it. You don't even want it. You don't even think you want it. And then
This
they
just sounds like that, like a
Proceed.
convoluted.
Proceed. I don't have a response for that one. Actually, it's a good point.
The work they put in
That's a good
when they at their dad's house, insane.
That's a good point. All right, I'm wrong.
If I'm doing that with y'all, tell me.
I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
If I'm doing
Hell
that,
yeah.
oh,
I'm wrong.
Would you what?
if I'm doing that to some woman, if I'm
If you're the dude,
if I'm the dude in that situation, dog, I love her. I want to.
Hell yeah.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna let you do it.
I'll be like, you're the dumbest person I know. I'll be like, this ain't you. I'm gonna be like a reverse Captain Save a Ho. I'm be like, motherfucker, get out of there. You're better than this. You can have a better life than this.
Wait, what was the prompt? So would I let my homies think?
If that was dude was like, he got a house at 20, 21. He bought ultimately, because I ain't played the whole thing. He ended up buying the woman like 4 cars. Got the house for the woman. Was paying for all the baby's little bills or whatever, and then then he used the baby against the woman, or he used the baby against the man, talking about this is your family, and then flip the script. But so I'm saying, huh?
You know my question, bro.
Is it fire?
Is it fire?
If that was me, if the dude was me, Sage, would you say something to me?
Yes. What the fuck? Before I block you. Because I ain't gonna lie, I can't be around you too much longer, bro. At that point, you're dangerous. You're a danger, bro. I don't want you to be infectious or like contagious or no shit. Like you gotta get on, bro.
I start jeopardizing the pod.
Yeah,
no. Like, what if we took turns taking like all the money from the month and giving it to one person?
Yeah, I'm saying like, yo, like every quarter of the year, quarter 1 goes Sage, quarter 2 goes me. Nah, you like something about
quarter 1 needs to go to me first. We got to start with me. We got to
no. Quarter 1 goes to someone else. Definitely.
You won the lowest check. Give it to Omar. Go ahead.
No. But it was his idea. But we got to make sure it had good intention. So let's
quarter two. It's not gonna happen. That's what I'm gonna say.
Quarter 2. Yeah, this was a bad
Usher,
idea.
close them doors. Usher, close them doors.
Hey, by month 4 in Q2, hey y'all, we need to just put it into the pot.
We haven't been able to go on any trips. There's no new equipment.
Put it into the pot, bruh.
Hell nah.
Dang, y'all.
Yeah, I'm packing you up. I am going to tell you there's something wrong with your brain, though. Your chromosomes fucked up. But after that, yeah.
I'm going to let you do it because I know what it's like. Okay?
Not like that. Everybody's had surface level shit, the girl that only sees you if y'all outside. Everybody's had surface level shit. 4 cars.
Yeah, 4 cars is crazy.
Surface level, bro.
If any of y'all bought 4 cars for a girl, I'm shooting you in Minecraft.
If you buy a
with a gun in Minecraft.
I don't buy a GTA car for a girl.
No, that's without the GTA.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I mean, 4 cars. I don't care if it was beat down cars. Yeah, I'm not fucking with that.
Oh, Zempic said it in chat. 1 is already crazy.
1 is crazy.
1 is not crazy.
One car?
It depends. Like, so he is a nigga. In the defense of the Gooner, he is a nigga with 4 car money. So to that nigga, what's the first car?
He bought a house at 21.
Never mind.
He gonna be all right. He gonna be all right.
Nah.
I feel like though, if 1 is crazy, if you young and your girl don't got a car and you got a couple dollars,
that's not his girl though.
But she's 26.
This is
she got a 4-year-old kid.
Oh, God,
I mean, the answer is always different if you really got it. I mean, if that's just pocket change for you, buy 2 cars. If it's
no, you don't got it. Let's say the first car you definitely don't got it.
Yeah.
It's a tax return.
Wait a minute, that nigga had prom next month. Fuck no, bro.
I would say y'all.
What are we doing? No.
18, she's 27.
Yeah, no, that nigga had ROTC. No, bro. No, he can't get a car. Nah.
Well, let's say they were both 18. Can you get your girl a car?
Yeah,
at 18? No.
Not a brand new car.
No. Cars at 18? Nigga, can we get a bachelor's first?
Especially if you're just a regular dude. Nah, you pussy whip.
Go ahead.
What job did you work at 18 though?
Me?
Anybody? I can understand depending on where you worked. It sounded like
T-Mobile and fast food was the most I was making.
Right. T-Mobile.
T-Mobile
already
and
proven.
Chick-fil-A. That's the most I had. T-Mobile did commission. It was solid.
Yeah.
I could be Bronny James and I'm not buying you a car if we both 18. You better get out of my face. What?
Damn, even if I was at like, because I know, no, I can't imagine. Nah, I can't imagine nothing. Nah, yeah, no,
Like
fuck
a-
you.
Like an income tax check plus a little bit more. You not running
Bro,
that
no.
What is your story?
Bro, no. The most I would buy, the
mine?
only time I'm buying a car is for prom. Like around that a tot? He's a tot. That's the closest thing I'm getting to a car for you. Or if we out, I'll fly you out. We go out the country and I get a rental car. We can hit up Enterprise anytime.
But what you're going out the country for, you can go get a cash car off the lot.
Holla, what happened to you?
I don't think it's that crazy.
I don't think
You
was
seem
saying
like
crazy.
a fan of CarMax right now.
No, I worked as a manager at Dillard's at 18. So I had bread. So it wasn't
Mind
like
you, this is 1975 money, y'all.
yeah, this great. Yeah. Back in it used to go a long way. All right. I don't think that's not that crazy of a
So what car? All right, let's really go there. What car? Like how much?
like if it was what year are we in? What year are we in? 2025. You can go get like a 2010 I don't know, something for like 6 bands. You out of there.
Oh, 6 is crazy. I didn't say 9. 6 bands is crazy. 6 bands is crazy. 6 bands is crazy.
But you put 4 on
That's
it,
a
finance
cash
the
car?
2, you out of here. Yeah.
Finance the 2.
Finance the 2. You know?
For finance?
Yeah.
You putting that shit on your credit? Jump for the
No, we're putting in hers.
Okay.
Listen, we're cleaning it up in about 5 weeks.
I
I'm
thought
18 with no bills, bro.
I thought you were saying. I did not think you were saying that. I thought you were saying it's tax time, like it is right now.
Yeah.
You get your return. It's about 2,500. She gets her return. It's about like 1,000, 1,500. Y'all put some of your return together. Or you put all your return with her return, because you picking her up and taking her to work anyway.
Exactly.
So in order to ease your burden, right? Just buy the car off Craigslist. Buy the little joint off Craigslist. That's crazy. That cannot be crazy. That literally cannot be crazy.
I mean, that's a different situation though, because she put up $1,500 for a $4,000
Okay,
car.
let's say she don't put nothing on there. If it's all 2,500 of your tax dollars, she ain't getting nothing in returns.
If she got a car that the audio fucked up, you hear it on the way there, then that's fine with me.
How long?
You right, gangy. I ain't gonna lie. She got.
How long have we been together?
Man.
How long have we been together for this? You just gonna do that at straight 18? Like you ain't even been together a year?
Yeah,
What if it's been a year? What if it's been a year? A year is fine too?
Then kick rocks hard all the way to your job every day. Like,
at 18, I was three in already. So
wait a minute. She 26 without a whip.
yeah, that's crazy.
We'll say this same.
Well, she got 4 of them now. Say
I don't know about you.
Right, my bad.
She can pick one per day.
I think a year isn't too crazy to say in this conversation. I think you young. You're supposed to. When you gonna make stupid decisions?
Exactly.
Stupid decisions is going to sneaker cons.
Bro.
That's stupid decisions.
Stupid decisions happen to $1,000 or less, bro. Like
Say said take her out the country.
that you can do that for less than $1,000.
$1,000. You can do that.
I think that's crazy. I think
there's no ROI on that vacation. There's ROI on the car though. She can drive it now.
Nigga, she's not a business. That's your girl.
Not trying to build.
Nigga said there's no HOA on this bitch.
Right, I don't want to ROI the girl. I want to have memories and make somebody happy.
But I think the whole. Okay, so then let me ask y'all, because now I'm really getting this. I'm gonna be honest. We're about to make a divide in this room. Let's say you with her, and then something happens to her cell phone. Her cell phone breaks. Okay. Are you getting her a new phone?
Did that. Come on.
Phones at maximum cost $1,300 type shit. At max.
Are you getting her a new phone?
How long we been together?
Does that matter? 6 months?
Yes.
Yeah, it do. Yeah,
hell no, I'm not getting her 6 months a new phone.
Yeah, no.
8 months?
No.
2 years.
2 years.
Thank you.
8 years?
No, he said 2 years.
I hate to be middleman guy here. I say like a year. I don't need 2. If I've been with somebody for like a calendar year, maybe 8 months even, and we talking about like a Like not a Pro Max, but like a iPhone 13.
A phone.
No, I gotta be 2 generations before. Like, it can't be the latest one.
That's
That's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't getting her the latest and greatest.
Yeah.
Like, what the iPhone shit on now, chat? 2 years before that. I do
14,
that.
so you giving her the 13?
The first 5G phone, she can have that. The first 5G, they don't got the phone case in the store no more. Yeah.
The nigga saying 2 years. How you gonna talk to her? She don't got no phone.
Well, figure it out.
She broke the phone. That's on her to figure out.
Yeah.
Y'all whack, bro.
My girl
If the relationships go awry, then hey man.
Here's the thing that I'm saying is that like I don't even know a person if I've been with them every day for 6 months. If I spent 6 months straight with somebody, I would not know them fully enough to be like, oh, I can trust you with whatever. Trust me, I've had relationships of 10 years where I felt comfortable giving somebody something, and then they did some crazy shit. 6 months.
But are you living for like, if this relationship ends, that's how you live?
Hey, nah.
No.
He said you're lying.
Bro.
Look, I can see the phone. I'm not doing a car.
I
get a phone.
Because what I'm saying is,
a car is 2 phones. 25. We have 25.
No. What kind of math is that? What kind of math is that?
What kind of car you get for 2 phones?
Sponge plus star? Fuck no.
I'm saying because I'm surprised everybody ain't been here yet. What I'm saying is, dog, you at 18, all you doing is caking on the phone all day. You caking on pretty much all day. You ain't got nothing else to do. You telling me y'all falling asleep on FaceTime and everything. If she don't got no phone, what y'all supposed to do?
Man, talk to your parents.
Do better. Do better.
So what
expect better.
That's hard,
expect
bro.
better.
Hold on, what do y'all be doing with y'all girl?
I wish
What girl?
Talking?
They don't be getting them. They don't be getting them shit. They don't never be getting them nothing.
B-Souls, when you and your girl got together, how long it took y'all to go on a vacation?
Year and a half.
Damn.
A year and a half?
All right.
I may be wrong on that. I don't know.
Wait, what was the
You ain't
vacation?
taking nowhere in state.
What was the vacation?
I think we went to Disney World for like a week.
Hell no, this nigga. You paid for it?
No.
He's buying the phone. He's buying the phone.
B-Souls, how much did that vacation cost?
All right, y'all go too crazy.
That's what I'm saying. You know how much it costs to go to Disney?
I already know.
Y'all go too crazy.
Bro, people not being honest, bro.
So you paid for 2 cars, basically.
Yeah, he's buying the phone.
But I treat that as like, my vacation too. It's not just all her,
I think. Wait, hold on.
You're grown.
No, but the car is convenient for both of y'all.
Wait, so is a memory more important than like a daily thing for you? Because I agree. Because I also would spend more on vacations than I ever would a car or phone. Way earlier. Like I would spend $2,000 on a vacation faster than I would a phone.
My perception on like what a car is just different from y'all too. So
it's an event. Yo,
he said I'm moving different.
You're not going there. You're not going there. What y'all think a car is different from what I think what a car is.
But B-Souls, when you were at 18, what kind of car did you have in your mind?
What do you mean? To buy my girl?
No, like even for yourself, like what was like an obtainable car?
He had a new car. He had a new car though, right?
I had like a 2015 Sentra.
What year were you 18?
2018.
So it was 3 years old. I mean,
he not talking about what we talking about. Holla. I know Tevin holla. I definitely know holla. What we talking about is motherfucker that you might have to put some
so work into, bro.
Like you're thinking on 302,
bro. You're buying it with one fix coming up in 3 months, bro.
Facts.
That's what we're talking about.
But the main thing is for the next 3 months, I don't always have to pick you up for work.
Cookies.
Now, do I gotta fix that car in 3 months?
So I want to go back to the phone and be Souls because this is actually very interesting. So you're telling me, you can't get out of it. You're telling me, yo, somewhere around the corner, she break her phone. I gotta figure out a way to get the phone money. I might get like $300 back in taxes. I gotta figure it out. Guess what, babe? I got 2 tickets to Disney World.
I'm not doing that. No.
Why you make
you gotta be so obtuse,
why you
bro.
make him do that?
Oh my god, bro.
Hey,
if she tells me her phone's broken, did you talk to your dad? I mean, can your dad help out?
But you still gonna buy the
about.
Disney World tickets?
No, I
No,
agree
why?
though.
Are you trying to
Why
make
are
some
you agreeing
a
with
bunch
him?
of different
I
fucking
agree.
scenarios, bro?
I agree with
Oh
this. I
my
agree with this.
god,
That nigga
we're
agree
not
with
even
you.
thinking about Disney World and she don't got a fucking phone. What are we doing?
Tevin, you're saying ask your dad?
I have a question first for you, for Holland and Omar. Did y'all have to help pay rent or help pay bills when you were kids?
No.
Wait. At what age are you talking about?
At any age before you moved out, did you have to pay bills?
Oh yeah. At my mom's house, yeah.
I think this is the fundamental difference, is because when I don't consider a responsibility of me in any regard for her to have a phone or a car. Like, I have no intention to help out somebody who I think is their own individual. Whereas like a vacation or something that we experience together is something that I provide as like a moment for us to enjoy. So like, I don't care about your phone, because that's your shit. How I communicate with you when you don't have it is a product of you breaking it, is a product of you messing up. How, like,
but is that not the experience of y'all's relationship? Like, you having to go pick her up all the time?
That's
not
okay.
being able to talk to her, that's the experience of your relationship.
That is like I said, that's the fundamental difference. There's things that I think an individual has to take care of themselves. I don't mind picking you up and I'll be kind about it, but a phone is where I'm like, that is a privilege that you have to earn. You have to earn it and like be okay with you having it. Like, you have to go get that motherfucker because that's a thing for you.
I'm not saying be with a girl who can't go get another phone, but like, if the day your phone breaks, we're figuring out how to get a new one. We're not about to sit around and wait and be like,
and if that comes with me putting in money to get a phone, I don't know how that's crazy. It especially in the regards of like, well, that's
not crazy.
Until the trip, I'm gonna just keep messaging you on Facebook Messenger or the iPad, and but I'm still gonna buy these Disney World tickets for us to go on.
No, that's not crazy at all.
Why is it on me? Talk to your parents.
Yeah, to put money in or whatever to help out for sure. Because I just
we 18, we young.
But the thing is, like,
you got disposable income. Like, you don't got no real response. Like, yo, when I get this 500 on Friday, all right, let's figure something out. Maybe they do the $199 down payment, get your phone, and then you can take care of it after that. Like,
Somebody in chat said, and I'm gonna let Tevin go because I know we enjoy. Somebody in chat, Leroy said she not working too. She is working, but this might be just hypothetical. This might be at the beginning of the month. Her money is coming 2 weeks from now, because this shit done happened to me. I done been hanging out the window with the phone, dropped the phone, ran the phone over. 2 hours later, figured out, oh shit, it's back there on this street. And so I had to go to school the next day. This is in high school. I was getting money though. Had to go to high school the next day. Then after that, drive up to T-Mobile or whatever and get a replacement phone. So what I'm saying though is, dog, you need a phone. I ain't never been in no situation where I could not have a phone. And if I'm with somebody who could potentially help me get a phone, we talking about a phone. I can understand a car, but a phone?
Like, we're not pulling up to pay her tuition. Like,
you don't have to pay me back. I'll concede. You don't have to pay me back.
For me,
if you need the upfront money right now, go ahead, man. But
it depends on how locked in y'all really is, man.
It truly depends.
That's the lame answer though. So I say, I mean, put it this way. Cause like, what if I know we say, but it's different from a car, but like, let's say you get the car, you get that, fuck it, you hear it down the block, yo, the gas, the brakes got 3 months left, the coolant, you might as well just have some shit with you because the coolant ain't really cool no more. And month 3, not even month 3 goes by, you take off the tent or you take her to the lot that the car is at and she don't even like the car. So now you wasted the money. She don't like the car, but you was all locked in because you thought that this was the right thing to do.
Surprising her with a car?
Yeah, you get the car for her. You surprise her with the car.
I'm not
She's
surprising.
like, I'm not driving in this ugly ass car. Oh, she's not that straightforward, but you can tell she don't like it.
Bro, I'm not surprising a woman with food. They are too. No.
We talked about this though. Surprising somebody with stuff like this is crazy. But in this situation, they'll say this is somebody that desperately needs a car. It don't even matter. It don't matter. Yeah, if she picky, then she got to go. That's different. I'm just, I really thought I found my people. I really thought the phone thing was.
Nah, I give you the phone,
girl too.
The phone, a year plus, absolutely. The phone, 6 months, 8 months prior to, I don't know about. Again, that depend on the vibe and the locked in. Because I ain't gonna lie, you could have just been her investment.
But what if it's fire?
I can't be the
You
first
could have
time
been an investment the entire time. Okay, my lights go out again.
What if it's fire though? What if her shit is fire?
Well, I don't give a fuck. She knows fire. That's why she invested. That's what she invested. She
that
said
is always the question.
In 6 months, this nigga gonna give me a $1,500 phone.
Let me read these super chats.
I'll pull back on one of the things that I was saying though. It's just that a phone, it's the way that you're explaining it now, a whole lot easier to be like, yeah, I'll help out. The thing is though, is you said a phone is a necessity, right? Mm-hmm. If she comes up to me and she's like, hey, I broke my phone, and like I know it's a necessity, she knows it's a necessity, same as a car. And she has like no plan on how to like get a new phone and like is like adamant about like getting this fixed. Why would I ever try to help somebody that doesn't understand like that she has a necessity that she needs? Now she comes to me and is like, hey, I broke my phone. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a new one. Can you help me get? And I'm like, hell yeah, boom. Because like I trust you. We're already dating. But like the way that y'all initially put it, where it's like, how that other motherfucker was, where it's like, oh,
you heard her phone broke, so voila.
Yeah, here's a brand new phone. It's like, fuck no, we're both 18. I'm not like, I'm literally figuring out how to be myself. Like, why am I
gotta be a third option.
I got the answer for you. I got the answer for you. Two words, they'll move on. Got the answer. Her pussy good.
Third option, man.
That's why
we gotta wake up. We gotta wake up.
At 18, I'm waking up in some cat.
If it's fire, I'd be checking.
Yeah, now I think about it. Is niggas still doing them freak ass FaceTime calls in high school? Get in shit.
Yeah, because how you supposed to? Over on the YouTube side, TC Sloth for $2 says, oh shit. Wow, he trying to pull a Ponzi scheme at church. Shaking my head. For $2, Ricky in the Violet Hour says, what are your top Bronify songs?
LeBron songs.
I like the classic.
LeBron.
Yeah, I'm about to say nothing beat that yet. Nothing beat that one. Man on the Lakers honorable mention.
On Lakers is tough.
Man on Lakers honorable mention.
Triz for $4.99.
He's on fire.
Says, do y'all like feet? And if so, what's y'all's favorite colors on women's feet? Sage first.
You said Triz asked that. This motherfucker. Bro.
He said go.
Bro, no, I told him this. I already told this pod community one time, ye old woo, a while back. I say it again. I don't see the appeal in doing anything with feet, but yeah, no, there's such thing as good looking feet and ugly looking feet.
That's bad. That's what.
Yeah, there's that.
Ball nowhere.
I just wouldn't do nothing with it. Like
if
that nigga's a freak.
There's great looking feet, Sage.
Great is crazy.
If you can acknowledge that there are bad feet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you can acknowledge that
I guess
great
ideally, if I ever saw the perfect foot, then maybe. But like for the most part, it's okay. Your feet ain't fucking disgusting. Her feet look good.
No, but I'm saying if you look at a woman's feet and you're like, damn, your feet look great. It's not. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's the first black or white thing that I've ever discussed on this platform.
Y'all ever seen?
It's good or bad.
Y'all ever seen Deion Sanders' toes before he got it cut off, where like one was sitting on top of the other one like this?
Crazy. Yeah, the Scary Movie 2-hand feet.
Now, have y'all ever seen a woman take off a sock, a little footy, and it be like that?
Oh,
yes. Yeah, the ballet dancers.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, they got them. Yeah.
Oh,
they got them hook feet. They look like fucking eagle talons.
Sydney Mosley for $5.
He's on fire.
Who would you say is the biggest instigator and de-escalator in Let's Keep It Above?
Omar.
Instigator?
Omar.
Yeah, gotta be Omar.
Right? To both, right?
Nah, not
Loki, kinda.
De-escalator, Domo. I'll give de-escalator.
Yeah, I say Domo probably.
Domo be trying to take it there.
No, he doesn't.
Shout out to our 2%, Danielle.
He's on fire.
Oh man, not again.
She sends $4.99 to say, first time super chatting / watching live. Always watch the pod. P.S. A month until I graduate as a freshman in college with my AA. Wish me luck. I think she means associates. How you doing?
Hey, I'm about to say, respect your super chat. How the fuck you graduate as a freshman?
As a freshman? Oh.
She one of them ones.
She
AP classes.
Yeah, and her.
But she must have been taking them shit since high school, maybe.
She
fucking congrats.
Congratulations.
Shouts out to you. Yeah, yes.
I'm actually somewhat hating initially. Now I respect it, but I was hating at first because how the fuck?
Hey, make sure you have your own phone.
If she, all right, and see, that's what I'm saying. I would buy
Okay,
getting yellow phone.
now, if my girl got her shit together like those, yeah.
Who do you think we're dating?
Because I know.
No, I was dating
Yeah,
some
y'all
hood.
crazy.
I was dating some ragamuffins at 18.
Yeah, you
No,
heard
you-
who I was
well,
dating. I was
hold on,
dating
hold on,
losers.
hold on,
I
hold on.
dated
Y'all-
losers.
You on the
really
south
potting.
side, buddy.
We're talking about dating a girl that we know, bro. We shouldn't be doing this, but we keep going back for
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
reason.
yeah.
That kind of girl,
she's
I'm not
bad.
buying her a phone.
She's
Fuck
bad. She is bad for us, but it's fire. It's got a lot of grip.
that. Yeah.
Crazy money. Shouts out to Droopy. 4.99 says
He's on fire.
W Sage, B Souls, and Domo. And my hot take is Flight is not a bad rapper.
Okay.
Man, these girls dissing.
Shout out to Zoom for becoming a superstar member. I don't know.
Type
if everybody
chat.
knows that.
Shouts out to him. Shouts out to Kevin for 199 says, how do y'all feel about us invading Greenland?
Who?
I don't know.
When was that
51st state. 51st
Oh shit!
state.
Us.
US. Let me get some new super chats. I don't know how to bring them up. Pin? No, that's not how you do it. Or power chats. We got a couple from the playback side. King Tone for 199 says, Omar got his girl stressing at every moment. I do, as you should. You should always be applying pressure on your woman. King Tone again says, any call after lunchtime is crunch time. So
Yeah.
King Tone again says, I'd only put my nose in yours, babe. I don't.
That was when we were talking about the yellow dress.
Okay.
Freaky.
And last one from King Tone again. Yo, babe, you think they sleep on their stomach or they back?
What?
Okay.
The fuck?
I think that was the Thailand comment again.
He really loved that segment.
I know.
Oh, God.
Commented 9 times. Paid.
Paid for it. Paid to see it.
No, y'all gonna see this. This is the last thing that has nothing to do with the topics that we're talking about today. Apparently, Anthony Edwards had his court hearing today. This is all speculation. This is what it was said. This could be 100% made up, but I don't care. Anthony Edwards told the judge that he wants to pay the whole 216 months of child support up front is nasty.
That's nasty?
That's good. She gonna blow that money in 3 years. She's cooked.
He said he doesn't care to know if the baby is alive or well today. This I'm reading.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until this shit drop for that part. But if you want to pay the shit off, pay it off, nigga.
He looked at the judge's face, says he has no interest in knowing if the kid is even alive day to day, just how much to send every month. And that's what he says. I don't even want a bill. Can I just get all of the payments up front and I'll just send it all at once? Which is a good proposition.
At least he's upfront with it, you know.
I mean,
Literally.
of course he doesn't care if the child is, because he asked for the, you know what I'm saying? So that will
The
make
removal.
sense. Yeah. Fetus deletus.
That's crazy though.
Nigga treating it like a One Piece character, dead or alive, a million.
And I'm gonna
It's
say
just
something.
kinda
The child
nasty.
will end up better because of it.
I think it's a fair proposition, but
You think the child will end up better if he pays all of it up front?
Should. It's just a better deal. That's just a better deal. It's just a better deal. I
Gonna
don't
blow
even-
that money before that kid is even cognizant. It's over with.
It's a better deal.
good word though.
That's a better deal to me. Okay. Let's actually get into some ball. I don't know. We ain't been talking about shit.
Fuck it.
All right, Funny Mike has his child on his live stream. Damn, Notion, what's going on? Funny Mike has his child on live stream. Funny Mike is an internet comedian. I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all probably don't know. It's a bad week for internet comedians. That kid Capri guy. I know y'all probably don't know who that is.
Google
beat the living daylights out of his girlfriend.
Oh, I saw that. I actually saw that right before this.
Yeah, beat the.
What?
No, but it's. I mean,
it's graphic. It's graphic.
Crazy graphic, insanely graphic.
Kid Capri sound, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
The DJ?
Yeah, I'm saying it's the DJ tag, but it's not him.
Oh, okay.
I went on Twitter to look up his name Tevin, because I was like, damn, who is Kid Capri? And I saw back in 2015, I was tweeting at Kid Capri.
Oh,
Maybe I don't even know who he is. So yeah, I need to delete that. But he beat the life out of her. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's actually pretty bad. He beat her, left, and then came back for seconds.
Damn, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know ball, but that's
he was like
Oh,
UFC hammer.
oh
fit,
wow.
man. It was crazy.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Not
crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, but that this has nothing to do with this. Funny Mike. Okay, so Funny Mike was on stream with his child, and it's all about parenting. Funny Mike was on stream with his child. His child was playing with a girl's toy, and he had some very, very, very choice words for the little boy.
Look this is, chat. And they got girl toys. Man, that's a girl toy. She doing with a girl toy, damn it. I don't give a damn what you had. You don't play with no girls' toys, boy. Didn't I tell you that? Come here. What I told you? Don't play with what? Leave that shit alone. Before I turn you to a pack, boy.
Before he turned him to a pack. The girl's toy in question, I don't know if y'all could see, is this little pink drawing pad. You know, if you've ever been around kids, it's the thing where you draw on it, press the little button in the middle, all the stuff disappears. Then you can draw on it again.
Okay.
What would it take for you to put your son in a pack? Go.
Oh,
That's the angle.
You gotta switch it up every. I think this is crazy, man. This is insane. I mean, what are our thoughts about him putting his son in a pack over a girl's toy? I am gonna play his response because he said that he was getting unfairly criticized on Teen Shade Room Kids.
Now I seen them comments, y'all.
How do you feel about Aiden? No, never mind. We'll get into it.
Oh, you gonna do that?
yo.
Is that why you brought me on? Okay.
What's it called? So no, for real. How do y'all feel about Funny Mike telling his kid don't be gay because it's gay to touch pink toys?
I see why he wear that helmet. That's all I'm gonna say.
You could tell by the way the kid stepped up, he be punching that boy in the chest. All right. He thought it was gonna happen to him.
I see. I mean, we don't have to play stupid on the internet. We know what a boy toy, pause if needed, and a girl toy would be. But I mean, it's probably more so delivery than anything. You know, putting your son in a pack, it's kind of insane. You know what I'm saying? Smoking on your own seed, that's kind of tough. Had it just not looked like he was scaring the shit out of his son, it probably wouldn't be a clip. That's probably my first reaction.
Do y'all think like this type of parenting even gets the wanted outcome that these parents are looking for?
No.
I guess that's where my mind goes.
But
Like,
they come from. Go ahead.
no, I was about to say, like, I know kids want to do the opposite of what their parents say. So, like, this may be pushing them away even more. I don't know.
I think this is a product of him being probably not the greatest parenting environment, and he's just showing the same thing.
It takes a lot to learn how to communicate with a child, and it's a constant learning experience. Like, we've all been in situations where we were dealing with a motherfucker that couldn't listen and how easy it is to get frustrated. Now live with that for, 16, 17 years before they finally start even understanding what you're saying. So I can imagine that it's like, it's easy to get frustrated, but that's your child. Like, there's a responsibility to learn how to speak better to things that don't understand and apply patience. I'm not even going to speak on the fact that, whether it's a girl toy or boy toy, because everybody has their own values and things that matter to them. But the way that you communicate to a child is important. It's much more about the delivery.
Yeah, that's pretty much my main thing here. Obviously, the main topic is, well, are there such thing as girl toys and guy toys, and should it fucking matter? I don't give a shit about that. Raise your tot how you want, but definitely just for me again to reciprocate the point. Just like the kid walked up and Holla said he assumed he getting punched in his chest and shit. I'm not gonna sit there and deny that potential prediction because bro walks up like this, like he did something horrifying. All he did was essentially play with a doodle iPad or some shit, whatever it was. So yeah, that's just about it. It just looked like it was way more serious than it really needed to be. That's all I'm saying.
I think Funny Mike is an idiot. I think you can definitely criticize parents. You can definitely criticize parents. You should criticize parents. It takes a village until somebody tells you you're doing it wrong. And then all of a sudden, who are you to tell me how to raise my kids? But he did have a response because he is mad at Shade Room Teens. Why you keep laughing at that?
Why the teens account specifically?
I don't know, because that's who's talking about him.
They posted on Shade Room Teens because I got on MJ ass about playing with girl toys. Hey, it's my fucking son. I don't want to play with girl toys. Raise your kids how you raise your kids. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel. Straight like that. It's your kids. Some people ain't raising their kids at all, but I'm gonna raise mine how I raise them. You hear me? It's on Shade Room Teens. For me getting on MJ ass about playing with a girl toy. Man, I don't want my fucking son playing with no girl toy. Then I talked to my son how I talked to my son because he ain't gonna be soft on you.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have a problem with the response, man. Just thinking about other topics that we've talked about on this pod recently. If someone questions your, how you father your children, and you feel like, they're attacking how you parent, you gotta write the crash out low key.
I'm gonna be blunt. I have no issue with a straight father not wanting. If he perceives it as such, that's his own thing, and you'll see where I'm going. What? Okay, but just
hey man,
I'll let that get off first. That's kind of crazy. But no, what I was saying is essentially, if a heterosexual father doesn't want their son playing with things that they would perceive as, gay or whatever, fine, whatever. My thing is, it was a sketching pad, and he playing with his, I'm assuming, sisters or cousins, whatever the case may be. It was a bunch of girls around his age, so I just don't see how that looked like that. But I'm just gonna let you show pictures.
No, I get it.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
It all aligns.
But yeah, it's just one of the things where I just don't see that being the dots. And again, it's just not that serious of a thing. Like, I don't have a tot. I'm not a dad. Shout out Domo, father of the podcast. But like, if I saw my son playing with a Barbie doll or some shit, I'd be like, I'd say, yeah, that's a girl toy. It is for most part. Like, when they make Barbie dolls, they aspire for that. Now, don't get me wrong, your son like Barbie dolls, not my fucking problem. I don't care. But I wouldn't be like, hey, come here, when he playing with his sister. And his cut is his niece and all that shit. Because at some point it's like, damn, he having fun with this. I don't think my son will immediately want a Barbie of his own. That's what I'm basically getting at here. I don't think it's an instantaneous snap that if you draw on an iPad that's pink, or hell, even if you do ride on a pink bicycle, that frame one immediately you are now just going to be type shit. I don't think that's the case.
I think it's crazy. Like, if you want your kid to not play with girl toys, that's fine. But when he says, I'm going to talk to him how I want to talk to him, I think that is counterproductive to parenting. Because parenting, you should want it to be outcome based. And certain processes don't lead to good outcomes. So I don't, when people say, yo, that's how I'm going to talk to my child, I don't think that being your child negates that the way you're talking to them is not good. But if you don't want them to play with girl toys, I mean, that's fine. But the second part of his statement was just inaccurate.
I feel like you gotta. I mean, he's not my kid. I'm never gonna see that kid. I'm not gonna have any interaction with that kid. But he got. There's gonna be a point where you're gonna have to deal with the consequences of his actions. From personal experience, I remember there was a time when I was 5 years old. My dad was dropping me off back to my mom. They got into a fight, and I started crying about it. And he all sorts of names. I'm 5. He's name calling me and shit, grabbing me, shaking my shirt and shit. And we have conversations about it to this day. To this day, I'll be like, you can't talk to me no kind of way because of the shit that you was on. Like, we're grown men now. Like, I won't allow it. And now I have a younger brother and a younger sister. And I'm like, you're not going to talk to them that way either. Like, the shit that you was doing to us, this shit going in right here because you felt like you could talk to me any kind of way because, you know, you had a feeling, you know, this time or that. Like I said, I'm not here to talk about how he feels about gay or girls, boys, whatever. But let's not act like this shit don't come up later. Like, there's tons of shit that I remember as a kid about my father, my mother, my grandmother, my sister, like saying some off the wall shit that I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are you talking like that? Like, a kid's a kid at the end of the day, whether it's your kid or not. You're not going to talk to you're not going to talk to a random baby like that, would you? Because you disagree with the parents' choices. Like, these motherfuckers can die easily. Like, children are little itty, like they got no control, they have no understanding anything. You gonna talk to them crazy? Like, come on, you gonna have to deal with the consequences.
You think you could take your dad?
Yeah, now for sure.
Damn, what do you said a little fast.
Oh, easy.
Is he old?
Thing, isn't it?
He's turning on 60, and he aged bad because he had all them kids stressed out. He wouldn't make it.
So is he as tall as you?
He's like 80, 60.
He's 6'3".
How old is your youngest sibling?
He just turned 10.
Oh,
yeah. He could be my damn son.
How old is are you the oldest?
Nah, my sister's 31.
20 years of children is nuts.
Wait, how many more is in between you and the youngest?
3.
Jesus. Oh,
so
two.
5 total.
There's 5 total. There's my sister, me, middle brother, youngest sister, youngest brother.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, okay. You can take your dad. I mean, if you can take your dad, you can say whatever you want.
That's a crazy lot. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, I felt that way when I was older, and what's it called? As soon as I knew I could take my brother, it was up for my household. Shit.
Look at you now, bloodline rules. I fuck with it.
Fuck they gonna do?
Oh, now,
right?
Yeah,
the lines is old. I'm the alpha now. Chill out with that.
Yeah, and I'm just not even asking for nothing crazy. I'm just don't get out of pocket, and I determine what's out of pocket.
but you can't take Mo.
Talk to him.
I could take him now. My brother, please.
Yeah, let's get into that.
Look in the camera right now and tell me you can take Low. Say it right now on camera.
I could take Legend of Winning in a fight. I don't think that's crazy. I don't think that's crazy to say. First, Low is a teddy bear though, so I'm not necessarily worried about him even wanting to fight. He's gonna try to solve it with words first, and that's fine. Yeah, words is fine, but you see my lip. I get down. I get active.
You see my lip.
Hell yeah.
I should bust it now because I'm about that.
That was you falling off that $800 bike.
The seat was horrible.
Yeah, the mold wasn't right. You fell off. The mold wasn't right for your butt.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not worried about him. Soft guy.
Anyway, that dude Mike sucks. He's an idiot, and his kid probably gonna beat his ass too.
Yeah.
He's his son playing with no girl toy.
Yep.
I know Domo wanted to come up and speak on this, man.
Yeah. I'm sorry I missed the pod, man. I have some family shit to take care of. I am currently not at the crib, so I'm on the phone away. But listen, man, not too much on Funny Mike, man. We don't want no little boys playing with no fucking girl toys, nigga. Put them Barbies down, pick that truck up. I don't want my daughter playing with no boy toys. We go to my grandma's house. She pick up my little cousin fucking truck and Paw Patrol police. Come in, put that shit down. Pick up that kitchen set and practice cooking. Fuck is you talking about?
Hold up. Domo, cooking's for girls. Anyway, he can't play with a pink etching sketch.
Etching sketch? Is that what it was?
Well, we gotta be real though. That's not the first time he says some shit like that to his kid. Like,
I don't know what the toy was.
The daughter told we can assume that it's been Barbie doll.
It's a little drawing pad.
No, I get that, but we can't just harp on the etching sketch. Like,
wait. What is the lowest? Like, where's the line between it goes from a girl toy to a boy toy? Like, what's the middle? What's a neutral?
Ken doll. Ken doll is the neutral.
Okay. So anybody can play with that.
So wait. So,
no, can your girl play with a basketball?
Her pink one, yeah.
Good
save,
Domo. That's a good save. That's a good ass save.
What about the orange
ball.
one? Just an orange basketball.
Oh yeah, if it's an orange Wilson, orange Nike Elite, black Nike Elite, man, put that boy ball down. Pick up that girl ball over there.
So then, if your son is trying to, play Avengers, and he's got to pick up Black Widow to make the scene, what is he doing?
The fuck you using Black Widow for, nigga? Pick up Hawkeye.
But they have to fight on that cliff.
Yeah, that nigga can't make the Avengers.
No.
So he playing Rivals. He can't be Invisigirl.
Hell no. Unless he's using the goon skin.
What if the best character in the game was a girl?
Is a woman.
He's raw.
They better have the goon Invisiwoman skin, nigga. That's the only acceptable option. You gotta have the goon skin on to justify you using it. Other than that, you using some woman in a turtleneck, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. What are you doing, bro?
He's not serious. He's not serious.
That's our perspective.
Let's keep going. This is not on the sheet. I think this is something that we can relate to. This came out, and apparently everybody's pants were full of jizz because of it.
Can we play this?
I figure it's just seats. I guess I don't.
It might be copyrighted.
You're right. Don't even know who Vanessa Kirby is for real.
She's the new Invisible Woman.
Sebastian Stan, Letitia Wright, Paul Rudd, Wyatt Russell. So this is, you see, I skipped that name. This is back
to back.
You're not even trying that one. You know,
that was easy. But I'm just got Florence Pugh.
No, that was easy, but Florence Pugh.
Grammar. Yeah.
Seam will lead.
I feel like, and this is where they Winston Duke. So this is Marvel's preview or snippet or hype trailer for movies that are coming out. Just a bunch of what are these called? Benches, director's chairs with names on the back. And then they get to the end. Is that Jason? Oh, I thought that said Jason Tatum. I was like, whoa.
What the fuck?
Because the whole point was going to be like, I'm not excited.
No, if Jason Tatum is I'm standing.
Jason Tatum is the more. Yeah,
and James Harden? Jason Tatum? James Harden?
I was going to say, I was like, whoa, hold on. That was the whole premise. I wasn't excited. Me, Tatum.
The anomaly this summer.
So then it culminates with Robert Downey Jr. again. Them teasing Robert Downey Jr. again.
Type shit.
Okay.
Again.
Is there a problem with this?
Yeah, I'm gonna say here, Robert Downey Jr.
I know we're gonna have a disagreement. You cannot nostalgia bait me. It's 2025.
This is not nostalgia.
That's not nostalgia.
This is how I know y'all didn't watch Deadpool, bro. The whole plot of Deadpool was about bringing back Wolverine as an IP. They killed you off, and they got to kill you in this universe for your. So all they're doing is about to pull all these old actors back, kill them, new versions of them in Secret Wars. That's what they about to do.
It is not, but they still would need to pull them back in order to get people hyped. And I think after what was the last Marvel movie? Hell, even the Snow White shit that dropped, it seems like they can't get a hit.
Deadpool was the last one.
No matter what, they can't get it. You said what?
Deadpool was the last one.
Oh, a Deadpool. But even this last Disney movie, it's hard to come by a hit. They're trying to do something.
Oh no, Captain America was the last one. They said it was good.
Oh yeah, Captain America was good. I watched it.
I heard it had mixed reviews. Some people hated it.
Who was it? Critical Drinker.
Yeah.
What was the last Marvel movie?
Twitter.
Captain America, Brave New World, the one with Anthony Mackie and Harrison Ford.
Was it good?
I liked it.
It was mixed reviews. I didn't see
it come out this year, like last year, whatever.
A couple months ago.
I'm gonna watch it. I watched Mufasa.
It had like one good scene type shit.
Okay, but let's start. I know y'all not falling for this.
What are we falling for?
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. There's some bots that see, oh my god, Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man. And there's some bots that are out there, but like, no, he's 100% going. I don't know what the role is, but he's 100% going to be a new role. There's no way. Now, if he does bring back Iron Man, then okay, then what the fuck?
He's Doctor Doom, but everybody else is going to be their normal selves.
Okay.
I will say the concept of RDJ being Doctor Doom, like I'm still kind of critical on that, but just this trailer, like that didn't change my way in any fashion. You know,
I don't see a problem with it. I ain't gonna lie. It doesn't trigger me. It's just like, okay, Robert
but
Downey
low-key,
Jr.
I'm warming up to RDJ being Doctor Doom too, man. No cap. They see Iron Man again. He's back, and then he ends up being Doctor Doom. Like that's kind of crazy.
I mean, the plot of
cinema.
Doomsday, the arc of Doomsday is like a completely different. Because like I get it, like it's just like, man, we got to deal with the same motherfuckers. But it's like when you read comics, you don't get tired of seeing Superman or Spider-Man over and over and over again. It's like, oh, they're doing new shit. They're walking into a whole new area with Doctor Doom, and like I don't know how much everybody know about Doctor Doom, but he gets active. Like in terms of all villains all time, Doom might be the Marvel villain where it's like when he shows up, like motherfuckers need to just start moving right. So the fact that they canceled Secret Wars because of the Kang the Conqueror stuff with Jonathan Majors is all messed up. I wish they would have completed that, but Doomsday is gonna be tough. Like I'm gonna watch it just for the plot. I don't give a fuck about them actors. Like as long as you do your part, like it's gonna be hard.
You don't care that he strangled that white woman?
Huh?
J Majors?
No, I wish they would have just finished the arc. Like I said, I don't care about the actors. Like if he needs to be removed, remove him. Just replace him with somebody that's a good actor.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Who could really replace Jonathan Majors? Daniel Kaluuya?
No, he's already been
anyone,
Black
because it's a
Panther.
multiverse. That's the whole point of a multiverse.
Just pick a different. Hey, I'll take it, but just
Aaron
pick a different thing.
That's Mufasa.
Keep telling y'all about John. Y'all don't listen to nobody.
I did just watch that.
Yeah.
I just watched Mufasa today.
You didn't know that was Aaron Pierre?
I forgot. I totally forgot. I just think that, and now, oh my God, look at this. This is some movie lineup. This is CinemaCon. We should
someone said Shaq.
we should have went to CinemaCon. I didn't know this. Gosh, they're just
a lot of 2s and 3s. 5s.
Nah, Fast 10 Part 2 is crazy.
Yeah, this is ass. This is super ass. All this is ass.
Street Fighter might be tough.
Okay, we might got something different to talk about here.
Nostalgia is killing them now. Super Mario Brothers.
Hold up, Sage, what?
Yeah. You said, well, my bad. I said this is nasty. This is disgusting. I'm not gonna lie.
Ice Age 6? Come on.
Are you excited about Mario Bros 2, Omar?
Now I do want Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. But again, Toy Story 5?
Shrek 5 is fine. Toy Story 5, absolutely.
Shrek
not.
5 is ass. What are we talking about? That's ass.
Moana 3 is the real crime, bro.
Yeah, Moana. Now
wait.
For a third one.
No, I'm sorry. Fast X Part 2 is not the problem. Part 2 series is not
That's
the problem.
10.5. Tevin.
Fast and Furious 10 Part 2.
10 Part 2 is filthy.
I ain't got a problem with Shrek.
Someone analyzed the Fast and the Furious naming scheme. Oh
wait,
my God.
Jumanji 3? That was a second one?
There was a 2?
Is that Ice Age?
There was a 2?
That's Ice Age 6, Sage. That's
Ice Age 6 is crazy. Ice Age 6 is crazy.
When did 5 come out?
Is nasty. Ice 6 is nasty. Toy Story is the worst one. I think we all agree.
Mega Minions 5. Nobody's saying that either.
Oh, the Minions is awful. Yeah, the Minions movie itself wasn't a good idea.
Your girl still be tugging on it and you done. Let it go. Let it
Hunger
go.
Games.
Yeah, Hunger Games is crazy.
I might not got a problem with the Hunger Games, actually.
I do.
We need original.
No, I
IPs,
do because the
bro.
other one didn't feel.
What is that? Scream 7?
Yeah, Scream 7.
No.
But that
I
that
never saw the
one's
Screams.
That was decent because they rebooted with 5. So it's like they shouldn't have called it 5, 6, and 7 because it's a whole different shit.
Universe.
It's actually decent.
Clayface?
Clayface is a Batman.
I'm a nostalgia demon on Shrek, but everything else I'm with y'all, man. Except Mario Bros. 2. Mario Bros. 2 is fine.
Have y'all seen the Matt Damon interview where he talks about why this shit is happening and why it keeps happening? It's actually a very eloquent point. And it's annoying that happens where it's like because DVD sales don't happen anymore. Like they can't do proper marketing for movies or take risks on movies that aren't sure things. So people will just constantly nostalgia farm what they know is going to make a bunch of money, and no one wants to try any new original ideas because it's just a money sink, and no one wants to do it.
Yeah.
Isn't that why
this is their version of a YouTube 1 out of 10?
Exactly. Literally, I was gonna say it's just like the algorithm on YouTube. Like you just got to keep recycling your shit.
I think I can.
They
play
say
it
that's
for
why
you.
Netflix started kicking Marvel stuff off of their platform, right?
Yep.
I think I can play it because it's First We Feast.
Oh, they don't play. They don't play. I know that. Don't play that. Please.
Can we do just audio?
Don't do it.
You can like skim through it.
Nah.
Yeah.
But Tevin is right. I remember
They
seeing
don't-
that. That's exactly what he said. He did say that. Just
Good
like
shit,
that.
Sauce. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit.
Dang, I typed in Matt Damon DVD, third scroll porn.
Hold up. So do y'all think that's a fault of the industry or the fault of the consumer?
What, did they have to recycle shit?
Yeah.
I think honestly, it's low-key a problem with the consumer as well, but nobody wants to talk about that because consumers are nowadays real quick, especially in the era of Twitter, are able to just shit on something immediately. Anything that is new or creative, we shit on it, but then simultaneously ask for new creative shit. Like the idea that, like, I still haven't seen the movie, but I heard mixed reviews based on the sheer fact that, hey, this time Captain America isn't Steve Rogers. I know for a fact. I mean, isn't Steve Rogers? Just so stupid. Isn't what's the fucking name? Chris Evans. Like that is something that people have predetermined and immediately said fuck no to. Now you take things that are just original, like entirely original concepts. It's gonna be hard for these kind of consumers to buy into it, especially when the competition is, hey gang, you like it, we love it. Here's Shrek 4. You like it, we love it. Here's Toy Story 6 type thing. So it's always gonna be a consumer-ish problem, but the industry definitely has more blame than consumer.
My problem is so these IPs have mad expansive universes like built behind them, right? In theory, Mario has been out for 50 years. Am I tweaking to say that?
Yeah, like going on 60.
Going on 60 years, right? And we have so much that Mario could be. And so even as like I watch Sonic, y'all know I think Sonic is like one of the best things smoking. It's easy. It's so easy to see the next movie and how it could play out, and but there's been like 30 years of it. I don't mind it if it's done right. Some of the problem though is that when I look at this list of movies right here, I see a bunch of stuff that is not going to be made by creators that actually care. Money grab moments. I'm just trying to sell tickets. Jumanji 3 is I'm just trying to sell tickets.
It's gonna be uninspired. I'll give you that because you see that in a lot of things. So
I know we talked about all these being pretty much egregious. The two most egregious on this list by far are Jumanji and Fast 10 Part 2.
Fast 10 Part 2. It's not like you patched Fast 10.
There's literally nothing of substance that could come out from another Kevin Hart and The Rock Jumanji movie and another Rock, Vin Diesel, Ludacris, Tyrese, Fast and Furious movie. So that's where it gets bad to me. So it happens off to Master of the Universe. This is He-Man, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
He-Man has so much, like there's so much there to make a movie out of. I'm waiting for them to bring back like Thundercats. That's fine. I don't mind, leaning on nostalgia to get that. I thought Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was cool. I thought, like I said, Sonic was cool. Super Mario Brothers was cool. There's another one that I'm missing that I think was cool. But the running into the ground, Toy Story 5.
Oh yeah, anything post trilogy to me is like y'all dragging it.
Can we get excited about Street Fighter though? Like that's like
I'm cool with Street Fighter.
Opening up a new universe.
I'm so
Literally
iffy on
anything
fighting
under 3?
worlds.
Yeah.
I'll give you
Because
that.
Mortal Kombat was
Mortal
so
Kombat is
bad.
trash.
It was
Yes.
so fucking
Yes.
trash.
Super
Try to
trash.
put a plot point into a thing where it's like motherfuckers is just scrapping all the time, and you don't follow the actual plot points of like the game. It's tragic.
And
you have to give your own spin on shit.
What's sad though is because Mortal Kombat has real story that is very deep and involved, and they're just like, fuck that. We won't even film adapt that.
I don't think they're going to. I mean, it's Mortal Kombat. They should be able to, but the budget to do with that story would require. I don't think that's going to take like Marvel level dollars to bring to the screen in a decent fashion.
I'll give it some hope.
Yeah, I won't look at it with like a grr kind of energy, but it's definitely a concern because especially with existing series that you try to squeeze into a movie per se, like that's actually why like I'm happy with the way Sonic's doing it. They're just almost annoyingly to the script. So if you're gonna stick to the script, hot take, perfectly fine. If you're going to be a rehashed nostalgia bait movie, be a rehashed nostalgia bait movie. But when you try to do things like a Dragon Ball Evolution Extreme Lows, or in this case we're talking about Street Fighter, and you're gonna make Ryu like some entirely different 180 kind of character, not even just recasting on physical appearances, but plot lines, different romance scenes, anything like that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We just went to the tower, leveled up. Here was the plot line. They had a little bit of text. Make that text actual audio. Make the fight scenes actual humans, and that's all I need, bro. That's all I want.
Bro, when are we getting Zelda? That's the real question. All right?
You talk about Marvel dollars, dog.
Yeah,
that's gonna take every dollar
animating
budget
a
ever.
Triforce alone, let alone Ganondorf's. No, you're
Come on, man.
I might be jumping out the window.
Ganondorf greater than Thanos. Go ahead, my bad.
I might be jumping out the window by saying this, and it might not even necessarily be true. Any movie that features creatures from now on, like some sort of mythical creature, as like the world, like the world needs it to build upon itself. I don't know if they'll do it now. It seems like it'll cost too much money, and they'll have to cheap out on AI or in the graphics and stuff in order to make it actually work. Like Star Wars was done with so much real world puppetry, practical effects, and all this other stuff. I cannot see another movie series doing that. And they probably wouldn't do that. Not saying that maybe you could do Zelda without, doing all that. But like, let's say they I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they'll do it.
Potential they see in the series though. Like I think with Mario and Sonic, they took that shit extremely seriously because those are like two of the biggest fucking digital footprints you could possibly make. But if we were talking about, I guess Zelda, not disrespecting the franchise Zelda, but I feel like they might just.
Would you animate Zelda or would you do live action Zelda?
They're gonna do live action because live action is gonna get new fans. But
MGK.
But yeah, you do like live action Zelda. I could see that being something where they're just like, kind of trolling with just to get you in the first time. We don't plan on doing a Zelda 2 and keep pushing.
Do you think they should animate it though, so they can tie it in with Sonic?
Oh no, they should animate it, but I'm saying they won't because that will get people that haven't played Zelda before to see it. They were like, oh, I heard of the game. So
animate a Donkey Kong movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then do Mario and Sonic at the Olympics,
or do
for Smash Brothers
instead of Avengers. They do Smash Brothers.
Yeah, that was easier. That was my bad.
Yeah, like the Olympics.
Even
just make a plot line of them at the Olympics one year. My bad.
He wants to see Sonic so bad.
I know that. He's in Smash, bro. He's in Smash.
Sonic was right there. I was like, dang, y'all just don't forget my boy.
He runs very fast.
Yeah.
But even with like the animated stuff, like the Super Mario Brothers movie, they had the original people who made the soundtrack for like the original all the way up through like Banjo-Kazooie games. They had him make a whole soundtrack and he was really excited. Then they replaced it with all that bullshit like 80s music, the very standard stuff you're gonna get from Illumination. It's like even when they do it right, they're gonna fuck it up because they just want people who've never played to be like, oh yeah, look, I've heard Take on Me, I've heard Don't Stop Believing, but they haven't heard fucking Jungle Japes on
Chemical Plant.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, like let's try to stay truthful to the source material.
So Biso said something.
What'd I say?
No, it was about. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe we got catfished. Hold on.
There's another B-Souls.
No, you talking crazy souls?
Oh no, this ain't. I don't know.
That's a good shot.
No, Biso said something that I thought was interesting. He said after the trilogy is cooked. Do we agree with that though?
Most of the time, but not all the time.
It's a downhill for sure. You got to re-up it, like Scream. Basically, you got to really put some effort into it.
That third movie had to bang. A lot of niggas miss on the third one.
But that's what I'm saying. Once you get to 4, I know you're trying to get 5, 6, and 7 off. So I know by virtue of putting out 4, you're already going to be dragging it. That's what pisses me off.
Yeah, that's true.
So do y'all think like Harry Potter is probably like the best complete franchise that went over a trilogy?
It's a little bit different because it's based off a book series that ended in 7 books. So
yeah, just had to stay true to the source material. Star Wars, they split it in half though between a future and a I guess a present and a future, but a past and a present kind of thing. It's difficult.
You talking about one continuous? I mean, it's still a continuous.
Is Godzilla a continuous story?
No, they split that bitch like 40 times.
Oh, wow.
And its ass.
You know what? Unironically, what about series like Shrek though, where 3 is fucking awful, so then you try to do better with 4?
Stop.
Was 4 good?
4 better than 3. It's not 2 or 1, but it's better than 3.
Ironically, Toy Story right now might be the best one because Toy Story 4 is like okay. Like it's
I see some people say Toy Story 4 is awful. It's fine. It's just
Saw was good at 4, but then it fell off a cliff. Like 4 was its best one probably.
I feel like certain stories just need like closure. You know, like what is the end of this story?
You didn't like Spiral with Chris Rock?
That was good, but like, do you remember Saw 6?
Scary movies are different though. Are scary movies not different to y'all? Because I don't count like
I don't watch them. I'm pussy.
Jason.
Final Destination.
Pussy for the scary.
Well, I mean, there's a new one. I'm more so.
That was the best one on that one too.
I'm talking about like Halloween or Jason. You know, Friday the 13th. I'm talking about that. Like after a while, I mean, this is just because it's Halloween. They got to make some.
Yeah, true.
But those get like super sloppy if you really.
Yeah, I can't think of a good past 3 like held up all the way to the end series because they'll just keep making more of them. They'll just keep bringing it back.
Someone in chat brought up not intentionally, but an interesting point to me because Shrek 3 then happens, but then you start the Puss in Boots shit, and then Puss in Boots 2 was really good.
That's
so
fine.
like, if you instead like, does that count per se? Because it's a spinoff. It's obviously in the same exact verse. Oh yeah, y'all don't count that. Okay,
I think one movie that went good past 3 or are they on 3? Bad Boys. Bad Boys was.
Bad Boys never had
it. I was playing.
I don't hate a Bad Boys movie. Maybe I'm a simple guy. I go in there to laugh and leave.
If they make a 4th Spider-Man, that would be the first one for me that I like put all my baskets into. The Tom Holland. Like if they'd have done a Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire that I fucked with, I would have said that. But there's a good chance Tom Holland comes back for a 4th standalone Spider-Man movie, and that might be the first one I give it.
I got a list right now. 20 titles, franchises with 4 entries. You ready?
I'm not the best movie person, so I'll just be
you'll
quiet.
know some of these.
Yeah.
Thor.
Terrible.
Yeah, no.
That's the worst Marvel.
Yeah,
film. Dark World. Dark World is the worst.
Avenger. Thor got 1.
Yeah.
Thor got
Dark
one.
World was trash.
That is the worst Marvel film.
Thor got 1.
So
I can't lie.
Okay. Avengers.
Oh shit.
I mean, but those are like culminations.
I think they get a pass.
A little different.
They get a pass.
Toy Story.
Toy Story 4 weren't that bad to me. I'll let it go.
I know people probably didn't see Jaws. Oceans 11, 12.
Hey, you know what? Those aren't bad.
I seen the first one. I ain't seen none of those.
But Jaws 4 is bad.
I never
Jaws
seen
1, 2, and
those.
3 are good.
Okay. Tevin,
Double check, make sure I ain't lying on camera.
Now,
pretty sure I seen no shit.
the real, because Hala said Bad Boys, Men in Black.
Men in Black 4 is absolutely
garbage.
Wasn't that the
garbage?
one with Shorty in it?
International, yeah, where they had Chris Hemsworth and dang, I can't remember her name, and I'm looking at her face right here. Tessa Thompson.
That might be one of the worst entries into an all-time IP.
Dookie.
I'm gonna be blunt. I didn't know there was a 4th one. y'all just put me on. I didn't know there was a 4th one.
You did not miss anything. The Lego movie, for anybody that saw that, and Madagascar.
Hold on, I gotta pull them up. Because I don't hate a Madagascar movie as far as I remember.
It wasn't too bad.
I think I deliberately choose to not watch anything past 3. Now that I'm thinking about it.
But I'm not gonna lie.
Actually, Madagascar 4 wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
No, I don't got a problem. Yeah, Madagascar's fine. I don't have a problem. Madagascar's fine.
I didn't even know there was 4.
Yeah, because you have the one where he finds his pops. You have
Oh,
two.
shit, Hunger
one.
Games. Hunger Games.
Is there ever closure?
Hunger Games had good,
anything, bro.
good for it.
Hunger Games. I was hating on.
Wait. Was it a part 1, part 2 situation?
Yeah, it was.
Then I don't count it because fuck all that. I hate that. You pissed me off with that. Ever since the Attack on Titan thing, I'm like, I fucking hate that shit.
Did anybody watch Pirates of the Caribbean?
Actually, no.
It was good until the last 2. The first 4 were like incredible, actually, and then they did one where he was like in the future and he had a kid and he was trying to raise a kid and it was bad. Yes, it's bad. It's bad.
Oh wow.
I can't even really understand what you mean by that. Like in the future, Pirates of the Caribbean.
It's not in the future. It's like beyond. Like they did all the big shit, like the ending with like Calypso and shit like that, and then you find out that Jeffrey Rush's character from the first one, the main villain from the first one, he had a kid, but she has like a good life, and like he's like, I don't want to come back to her life because I'm a pirate and she's good. And it's like, why are you even doing that plot line and Pirates of the Caribbean? It's terrible. It's fucking bad.
You know a movie's about to have a bad fall off? Avatar. They had a good run.
I do think they're about to miss.
You
damn right. I think they're about to miss. Yeah. I'm not even trying to seem like a hater, Chattertrons, but I think that's about to be
nostalgia in that bait. It can't do it for you.
Was Kung Fu Panda 4 good, Chattertrons? I didn't see that.
Oh, who's on the thumbnail?
It's the same. It's the same exact shit. Same cast, everything. I don't know 5 things about it. It just dropped in 2024.
I don't know what this is.
Oh, it got Aquafina in it. That should tell you all you need to know.
Oh,
they saying it was ass. Oh, damn.
That's all you need to know. Is they got Aquafina in it.
I saw up to 3
because 1 to 3 was fucking tastic.
Yeah, I saw up to 3. And Mr. Beast.
Wait, no.
Wait a minute. I want to
read
Mr. Beast. I'm being
yeah, he was.
He is.
He had like a meal at Zaxby's with Kung Fu Panda.
That is true. Damn.
Viola Davis, Jack Black, Bryan Cranston. This is a nasty line.
Yeah, we might do a cool kids drinking game to that one, chat, man. That sounds horrible.
Dashy Gaming.
That sounds horrible. I'm with it.
Who's a crazy name that I could list off right now?
Kai Cenat. Nah, go ahead.
Corey Kenshin.
Avery B.
You know what? Yo, shut up.
What's dude the agent used to
Oh my
beef
god,
with?
man.
Avery B, man.
What's light skin dude the agent used to beef with?
Pretty Boy Fredo.
Pretty Boy Fredo.
That's H.
Congratulations, then, by the way, you get married.
Oh, Major, the fourth Major.
Fredo?
Congrats.
Yeah, just announced it.
I seen that.
Congrats.
About time.
Damn, I
Yo.
hate that nigga.
Nah, I can't. What else to say? Yeah, I seen that shit.
Nah, it wasn't that crazy.
Agent 40? Damn.
Hey,
It's about damn time. Yeah.
I tell you who you keep in your corner, man. How we gonna keep the beef alive? No cap. Okay, so Stubbs 2K for $4.99 says
He's on fire.
why Howard got on Doc Ock glasses?
Who? Oh, that's crazy. Last little yap. Do y'all think that applies to video games?
No.
The trilogy shit.
Oh my god! Wait a minute.
I don't think so. That's why I'm thinking of it. I don't think so. Like Halo, Assassin's Creed, GTA. I think there's endless where you can go back.
Well, but those are going off of different stories.
Baldur's Gate. Shout out my nerds.
2K can stop though. 2K can stop. That was my hot take of the week.
Yeah, if there's there's nothing to build on, it can fall apart real quick.
God of War was great.
Yeah, God of War. Oh my God.
I think though, because aren't they going to like different places and areas and time periods?
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't think you can count those as like. I don't think you can take like the Final Fantasy series and say like.
Yeah, that's Mickey. I get that because FF7 at some point it's like okay, you all went from fucking pixels to what the hell. So
yeah,
Mega Man. Okay. Continuing down. Heisem for $20.
Light flickering. What the
Says what also isn't talked about is how easily influenced people's opinions are. A movie could be solid, but if enough people say it's bad, people will believe it without even watching it. We see it with the NBA even.
You see that with music.
Craven was not that bad. Just watched it the other day.
This nigga's a liar.
It was not that bad. Craven was not what y'all said it was, bro. It was an okay film.
Craven is all right. Let's get this clear. Marvel movies and all that. Morbius is by far the worst. Actually,
for
Thor Dark World exists.
Thank you.
I can't get over how bad that
Thor
is.
got the misses, y'all. I can't lie. Thor got the misses.
This is worse than Dark
wait. Let me ask y'all this. Y'all ain't never seen Madam Web, have y'all?
Never mind.
I forgot about Madam Web, man.
You got it.
Couldn't keep me watching that.
You got it. Hell yeah. That's the only movie worse. That movie.
Oh, that's the new one on Netflix. Oh, okay. I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah,
just because y'all said it's that bad, I'm gonna watch it. I swear to God.
You gonna look up and be like, well, what am I watching?
I slept, Sage.
Fell asleep. Boring.
You like Marvel more than everybody else.
Sydney Sweeney boring,
Some
man.
good melatonin in that movie.
Did y'all see the Marvels?
I heard a lot about it.
The new one?
Yeah. I think that was kind of hating, man.
I heard too much to get an
The
opinion.
villain was very, very bad. Very, very bad. Very forgettable.
I'm looking at the list. They also got Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania down there.
That was kind of...
That was bad. It weren't Thor 2
bad. Love and Thunder 2. Oh, my God. Love and Thunder's
They got Eternals down there.
Eternals?
Not too much on Eternals.
It's overhated.
Thank you. Not too much on Eternals, man.
It's a good film.
Eternals top 10.
I'm writing all this shit down.
X-Men Dark Phoenix.
Oh, that one's not good.
Never seen
that one's not good.
Okay, we can at least acknowledge that Madam Web is at the bottom.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all all said that unanimously,
100%,
so I'm
100%
terrified of
bad.
watching that. And that will be the first one I watch.
Madam Web so ass.
My hot take on Thursday will be my review on Madam Web. Lock.
It's gonna be 12 seconds, bro. This is the most boring shit I've ever seen. Goodbye.
Yo, that
And
shit
then
was fucking
watch
awful.
Saltburn, Sage. Right after.
You watch what?
Saltburn.
Watch Saltburn right after.
Saltburn. All right,
You're
bet.
trying to give my boy whiplash. You're like, what the fuck is this?
Yo, Tevin, go from Madam Web to Saltburn.
Madam Web is Saltburn. I'll stamp them, write them down.
I'll watch Saltburn. Madam Web is crazy, but anyway, okay. It's Kai for $4.99 says
He's on fire.
y'all seen these grown adult men beat up an 18-year-old kid for trying to meet up with a 16-year-old. Get these bored wannabe Batman a job.
You already know what I feel about that. I'm
I hate that kind of
performative
content.
shit. Performative.
Bro, he was like, smack me again. Wow.
The dude?
Yeah, the boy. He was like, I deserve it. Smack me again.
Oh, okay.
This shit probably ain't even real.
Yeah, I'm about to say skit. So what are we doing?
Maybe.
Last one. Shouts out to Stubbs 2K for $20.
He's on fire.
Appreciate that, my nigga. Thank you.
Oh man.
Hey, let's Stubbs through the door. Ushers close the door after Stubbs. Stubbs, come on in.
Stubbs,
Ushers
you
close
can
the door after that.
Stubbs 2K for $20 says for Domo in his absence. Stubbs did his part.
Oh shit. Thanks, man.
Stubbs definitely
That was
did his
to the
part.
point too.
If y'all find out that y'all girl wax lady is a man, are y'all upset about it?
I'm
Straight.
extremely confused. Yeah, I'm very confused.
Great man.
If I ever heard her refer to her as her, and then it's a grown ass man, I am livid.
Facts. You know
That's
a girl.
about it. Other than that, it's not my business. I wouldn't even know.
You know it's a dude when the girls start using. They wanted me to come in to wax today.
And you pick her up and he comes out and says, I took care of it for you, dog.
Oh, what the fuck?
You add the extra shit in, make it worse, make it harder.
And the way you said it too, like you was like, yeah, I took care of it for you. Nah.
But I'm saying I done seen videos of waxes, and so they'll do a little wax and they. That's crazy.
You can't blow on it. No,
He can't blow on it.
It was one little strand, so he just.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He did a little.
Nah.
And you put the little pat.
Nope, nigga. Get another
And rub on it?
wax on and wax off.
He
Nigga, keep
rubbing
pushing.
on it and
Wax
spitting
on
it?
and
What
wax
the
off.
fuck?
Nigga, keep it pushing.
Shit, Tevin, come on. Be mature. Just all he does.
You asking me to be mature and you laughing about blowing on it, rubbing on it.
He pulls,
Like you buffering a fucking car. Oh,
and then it's just you gotta put the
Trying to
pressure
get the
to the
scratches
blood,
out of CD on
and
the
is that crazy? Yes or no?
insane.
Insane.
Y'all ever had a girl doctor give you a physical?
Yes.
Yeah.
It feels the same to me.
Really?
It feels the exact same.
So
Because,
weird.
like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on. So,
like when you were an adult,
sure
not no
about
kid.
this.
I'm talking about an adult physical made by a woman doctor.
hold up. You don't. So your doctor's is what?
If
got a couple
if
fears
you had
about
a woman doctor and you had to get a physical, and she's like, drop them draws, I'm gonna take one of your balls.
Yeah, I've had that.
And you had to tell your girl, like, hey, I got a physical, and then your doctor comes out and she's like,
She
took
want
care,
a man.
and she was like, took care of him, dog, and tapped up, trying to dap up. Clean bill of health.
Y'all not afraid y'all gonna get hard though?
That's what I'm
you.
saying.
I
When
wanna
you're an
say that.
adult, when you're an adult, you gonna get hard, bro.
No, goddamn.
Now it becomes a conversation. You know,
Operation look like
don't get silent. Don't get silent when I say
And what
that.
if she says, big boy?
That's how I know I've been
She
on the
dap
internet
up
too
your
much.
girl on the way out.
Yeah.
She
Because
said,
I know
damn,
my
I
girl,
need to examine you next. I know you in pain.
she'd be like, yeah, you can't. She'd be like, you can't come to this doctor no more. My girl, you can't come to this doctor no more.
And if she bad, and she got
That's
big
like my
ass
first
niggas.
hugs in second grade. That bitch gonna be pent up.
And she got a
Shit.
yellow dress, and she's my type.
I feel like in that situation though, not even that like I'm that primed up. I might pre a little bit just because.
He had to keep going higher. He had to keep
Yo,
going higher.
Omar on
He
the
had to keep going
anticipation.
higher,
I
man.
swear the clip's over, bro. I
Yeah,
swear the
thank
clip's
you.
over.
So yeah, the clip
clip
was
is
over about
over.
20 seconds ago. I was
clip
beating
is
the dead
over.
horse.
Only
Tevin had a
reason
little
why-
high after. This nigga's
And don't forget about the pre-cum. Come on, bro. Shut up.
Just hard.
Listen.
Yo, when they give you the little gown and shit,
Just a little
Omar,
sticky.
The only reason why I say what I say though is because and we don't have enough of a women audience to really verify this. I done heard a couple women say when they got their examination, they done brought cream to the party. So for us, why can't the same thing happen?
that's crazy.
So why can't you?
Why can't I get my nut at the physical, guys? Like it's a stand-up comedy, bro. Like what?
So she can, but I can't.
It's not intentional. It's not
Cool, they do
intentional. Just like when I think he giving you the exam and he pressing down and he's scraping up.
Yo,
At the wax?
No, this ain't the wax. This ain't the wax. This is
OBGYN?
Yeah, this is the OB.
Bro,
So
they're
he pressing
sticking a
down.
cold metal rod in her shit. They ain't doing nothing.
No, Kevin, they put the fingers in there.
Yeah, but they got force.
They got like a
random
clamp.
shit's out cold as hell.
Sometimes
in her cervix,
they
dog.
don't, and sometimes it's some women that just they like a little pressure. So, regardless, if it's any sort of pressure on here, Amari gonna say I'm lying so bad. Okay, I'm the vagina expert here, Amari. Okay, so I'm saying if it's
Ain't no
any
goddamn
sort of,
experts in this whole.
if any sort of pressure gets applied, and she, she starts to clamp down on it, I just heard that this happens. I don't know the validity to it. I would not tell the woman.
She's not looking like Kawhi out there.
You lying. You're not coming at the doctor's office. I wouldn't say that. But what I'm saying is, if she's allowed to get a little cream off, why can't I?
This is one of those moments where it's like, this is why men don't need podcasts no more. This is
This
the
is
time
the
where they
quote tweet.
find you and they're like, we need.
You know what?
less
You
men with-
did get your
with
clip,
my-
bro. Because that's the quote tweet right
And
there.
they go, and I hear what y'all saying. They gonna say that, and it's gonna be like 3 or 4 girls in a circle sending it to the group chat. Yeah, girl, these men don't need podcasts. And then 2 of them at the group chat gonna text each other on the side. I don't know. I thought he was spitting. I be in there going crazy.
Yo, what?
They bringing cream to the function. No.
Niggas can't wait for Mr.
To the
Miyagi.
function.
I forgot what the point was called.
No, Amari said no woman in history has ever creamed during a pap smear, and now I gotta look it
That
up.
is not true.
Yeah,
that's not. That's
that.
cap.
Nah, hold on now, player.
That's cap. Orgasm.
Actually,
Well, actually, the pussy.
Gotta get my cream off.
Yeah.
What?
Look. Well, I orgasmed. This is the first Reddit post. Well, I orgasmed during a vaginal exam.
That's crazy.
This
That's
is
crazy.
I got it right here. I'm gonna read it too because
Put
this
that
is
bitch
what
on
we
Reddit.
want.
Yo, that's nuts.
This is Reddit 2X chromosomes. I want to curl up in a ball and die. Can anyone reassure me I'm not alone or just commensurate? I was scheduled for a pelvic ultrasound today, and it happens to be midway through my cycle. Damn, she came on a cycle, which is when I get extremely horny. And when I'm extremely horny, I think about sex a lot. Doesn't matter where I am. So stupid fucking me was thinking about sex the whole bus ride over. Yeah, she wanted to get one off. Crazy stuff. The plan was for them to do it over my abdomen for which my bladder had to be full. So I drank a lot of water beforehand, but they called me in early. Apparently my bladder wasn't full enough yet. So the technician asked if I wanted to just do it vaginally. I was like, yeah, screw it. Because the transducer looked super small girth wise. So not a big deal. I got to pee and I realized I'm wet as fuck. And the kind where it's blatantly come and not discharge. Great. Go back into the room and it turns out I get to have a sheet over my bottom half and I get to guide the thing into my vagina myself. So the technician decided or doesn't notice how aroused I am, and I feel relieved that I got away with it. She starts moving it around and my G-spot feels so sensitive. Like, you know how it feels after you've orgasmed like 5 times? It kept building up, and finally I had to ask her to take it out because I was that close. She asked if I was okay and if it was hurting me. By the way, she was super sweet. God bless her. I managed to squeak out what the problem was. She said, it's okay. It happens all the time. People get aroused, that is. She asked if I wanted her to step out of the room for a few minutes. At first, I think she means so I can cool down, but then I figured she means so I can relieve myself. And I'm like, hell no, I'm not going to sit here wanking it in the doctor's office. More to the point, if I have an orgasm, it's just going to make it even more likely that I'll have another one. She gives me 2 other options: stop it and reschedule the whole thing, or just continue and ignore it. And again, she said it's very normal. And she had done many exams on men who had ejaculated. Notice she didn't mention women, though. Seeing as the exam was to inspect my ovarian cancer, I really wanted to get over it, so I lay back down with resignation. Then, yeah, the most awkward orgasm of my life. But they couldn't see any cancer, so yay.
Jace is funny, bro. Listen, we can't stream on playback, man.
I got
What?
I got nothing for this.
Yeah, no, we can't. Nah, my boss gonna see this tomorrow, man. We can't. nah, because when we hop on our weekly all hands and this clip get brought up, what I gotta say? Tell me what I
We
gotta
was
say.
potting. We were potting.
You're like, God forbid I bring some cream to the function. That's what you got. God forbid I catch a vibe.
You know, let's move on for the sake of B-Soul's job. We'll read these.
Wait, what happened? I let it go for like 2 seconds, and what the fuck? What?
Okay.
We stopped the story.
No, the story stopped.
She got there.
Okay.
She got there.
Yeah.
$20 from JKP that says, Yo. On that one, because JKP another $10 says,
What's going on, JKP?
He's on fire.
JKP sends another $10 to say, now that doctor with that big rack and that peanut butter skin. Shout out to
7 out of 10.
JKP.
7 out of 10.
Last one, Stubbs 2K for 199 says, lost to Tevins team at DreamCon last year. Damn, you remember that?
Dang.
What I do? Oh, when we was hooping?
Yeah.
Get shit on, little boy.
Tevin, how are you feeling? Are you ready? Are you ready this year?
Yeah, no, I've been training for it because they said that I might have to come in as a fill. So we'll see.
For who? Where?
That boy need cameras on.
Oh, that leak? Never mind.
Yes.
Never mind.
Oh God.
This guy.
Never mind.
Okay, let's get into the main meat and the main potatoes. So B-Souls is a funny guy, man. B-Souls posed a question on the TL and asked, is AI ethical? Is it bad? Is AI art getting out of control? Last week, there was a whole trend of Studio Ghibli AI edits of people, doing just everyday things. Now, the co-founder of Studio Ghibli, don't want to butcher his name, Miyazaki.
That's right.
Describes the AI generated art as an insult to life itself. Miyazaki is known for his hand-drawn animation and painstaking frame-by-frame method. Now, it's disgusting work. I think personally, I want to know y'all's thoughts because some people are on the fence about it. Some people don't think it's bad. Stable Ron, most notably, was like, "Yo, shit's cool. Fuck with it."
I think he was rage baiting though, but everyone just fell for it.
100%.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that original post. But if we talking about just AI art, AI shit in general, yeah, slowly but surely, that shit getting a little weird.
Shout out to Domo, man. I want to shout him out real quick, man, because when we initially had this conversation, I just remember him getting shunned out. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't shun him. I was just gray area, typical me. But no,
I'm just saying, man.
I wanted him to be here so bad for this conversation, dog. He
Yeah.
was talking about robotics. He was not talking.
Oh yeah, he was talking about like Android 13 and 14.
He said, "What if your toaster comes alive and eats you?"
He said that. There's no way.
Yeah, he was talking about Android 14, 15, 16 just coming out there.
When we get there, okay.
It's a bomb, Goku. Type shit. Nah, but
in the conversation of AI art, though, that's like two different things. So I don't
even think that's what he said. Maybe I need to go back.
No, he was talking about robotics. He was talking about it being the end of the world, and there was also a reference to a Black Mirror episode. If I'm not mistaken, in the Black Mirror episode, it was more so about it's about robotics. All of it's about robotics as opposed to AI art.
Episode?
Huh?
Which Black Mirror episode?
The one with Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, the one with Anthony Mackie.
That is the one he was referring to?
If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Anthony Mackie. No, that was the one where they was in the game.
Yeah.
Let me
do draws.
Black Mirror AI. But so just I'll find the episode. But off rip, what's y'all's opinion on AI specifically from the perspective of AI art? For or against? Yes or no? Go react.
All right. No. Well, I guess I'll kick it off. I think the conversation to me is like twofold. One is AI art unethical? And if you believe it is, like the next conversation would then be how do you interact with AI if you believe it's unethical? Because I personally believe there's a lot of, maybe not AI at its core is unethical, but a lot of the business practices and how they go about getting the data is very unethical. But whatchamacallit, I wanted to lead that into like we interact with a lot of like unethical businesses all the time. So it just feels like another unethical business that we interact with. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't fuck with the shit. I ain't gonna lie. I always thought it was a little weird. And there's definitely some memes in my community that do the AI art shit, and those people keep memeing up. It is what it is. My picture's out there. Can't stop you. But in terms of like AI art, some people I've even heard extreme examples like Chat GPT, forms of therapy, all that extra shit. I'm cool off of it. I think it's gotten to the point where it's no longer something that's cool and fun, and now it's something that people are slowly but surely using as a source of reliability. And once you're reliant on this thing that everyone doesn't fully understand, I'm all the way out. So no, I don't really fuck with it.
Tevin, how?
You good?
I just don't think it's that deep, to be honest. Like, I think we're getting to the point where people want to be like super influential, but then when they influence things, people or AI things, then it's an issue. I don't think human versions of things will ever be substituted fully by AI. Maybe it's like an internet take that is like becoming this big thing. I don't think the average, I wouldn't even say like 20% of people have ever put a prompt in ChatGPT in the United States of America. Let alone AI generate things that they wouldn't get from humans as an alternative.
Okay. Tevin?
It's obviously a multifaceted AI is such a unique thing. I'll try to jump it just from the realm of art, but it's especially for us in the world that we live in, it's extremely unethical because we live in the world of media consumption, us particularly. And when you are in the world of media consumption, it's very important to have the difference between what is art and what is business. Now, obviously, like the lines are as close to as blurred as possible, but one thing that I always say is that you should always look at the people that use the tools that they're telling you is the next wave. And it reminds me so much of like the crypto boom and the during the COVID era. And it's like, it's not so much about crypto, but it's who's using it. And all you see in crypto is rug pulls. All you see is bullshit, right? Because these motherfuckers are scammers. Everyone that uses it knows that if they get in fast and first, it's the wild, wild west. The same thing with the .com boom in the 2000s. When new tech comes out, the first wave of people that get into it realize it's fast money because they can do bad shit with it. Even though it's a tool that's used for mostly good nowadays, this always happens in that first wave where it's like, even though it's supposed to be this new tech and this new medium of art for expression, people use it in bad faith. And that's where we're currently at, that everyone that's currently using it is using it in bad faith, because good people, sensible people that want to use it as a tool to make their art better are cautious, as you should be. When you first learn about this new thing, it's like, I have to take every precaution with my art to make sure that what it is exactly that what I want to create. But the people who are like, oh, I can just use this to make a 30-second thing of fucking Studio Ghibli shit and Lord of the Rings and make fucking $20,000 off him because niggas aren't going to check me. That's when I have a problem, because it's a group of people moving in bad faith, influencing other people. And it can, you know what I'm saying? Hall is right. It's only 20% of people, but they're so influential about how they're driving it. They want to fool you pyramid scheme-esque into believing that this shit is the future so they can scam the fuck out of you. And that's why it's so unethical right now. Obviously, it will be the future. AI is a universal tool, and not even a tool, it's a universal learning machine that will it won't exist for our benefit. It will coincide. It will coexist. There will come a point that it comes up. Not in our lifetime, but within 200, 300 years. But at this current rate, this new thing, super unethical.
My thing about it is too, I think we can all acknowledge that there's pretty much an ethical dilemma. I know Hollow was saying it's not a big deal, but there's an ethical dilemma attached with it. And also with knowing that we all vocally have some sort of pause, even if it's not the greatest pause, there's still some sort of pause. How would y'all feel about somebody then on the same platform that you share taking your images and putting it into AI?
Like, I think I learned, like in high school, when like business classes, they say whatever you put on the internet lives there forever. So if I put an image on the internet, I don't put anything on the internet I wouldn't want people to be able to take and use for good or bad. That's my responsibility for it going on the internet. So if people have access to my pictures, then that's what I've signed up for. That all good that can come of it and all bad that can come of it. If you don't want those things, don't put it on the internet, in my opinion.
Well, I guess for me, I think the issue is the ability that it's so accessible to do such powerful things too. Like obvious extreme here, but like there's people out there that can manipulate the AI. Like I think everybody's seen that joke of like LeBron, all the LeBron songs in the one bit with LeBron and Duke Dennis and shit. But I'm saying, imagine if someone like masters that and make some shit where you literally were just, I don't know, taking a picture next to your car, and then you log on the internet and they got you doing crimes and shit. And it's just like, I already can foresee I know this isn't necessarily to art per se. Sorry for getting a little off topic, but I just don't like the potential of things like that. And then when it comes to art specifically, it starts off as being something that's seen as just tracing per se. But then at some point I could see it getting to a point where AI is out here cooking actual artists and stuff. I know it seems like a simpleton's argument in a much more complex conversation, but I just can't ignore the very one-to-one, easy ass. I can't ignore the lemons on the ground type shit. Like I can tell lemonade is about to be made. I can't ignore these.
I think you're making great points. It sounds like you are very anti-AI. So how would you feel about if one of your brothers started AI generating photos of you?
Again, no, but like I said earlier, like I don't mind when the TSO niggas in my chat, anybody in the community, keep it a buckers, huh?
Right. No. I
don't mind that because
what if they made you look like D'Angelo Wallace?
The intent matters, and as Hala did say, to be fair, I can't take my picture back. I took it. I use Instagram. It's up there. I can't remove it. But it's just a potential of what could happen.
Plus, they only owe you but so much, right? But I'm talking about one of your guys.
Okay. You know, I mean,
people that you break bread with. You know, if you're sitting at the table, y'all would have to, break.
Would I invite this person to like my wedding?
If you had $1 and he was broke and y'all went in the store, both of y'all coming out with a 50-cent cake. Damn. But then he's turning around and submitting your pictures to AI. How would you feel about that?
It's like so you're saying it's like a guy that I can see myself in like a partnership with, like blank and blank type shit.
How would you feel? And I might be going a little bit extreme here. Somebody stop me. Tevin House, stop me if I'm going too hard. How would you feel if your brother snaked you?
You gotta stop,
because I know how you feel. I definitely know how Domo may feel about AI. So, Sage, you know how Domo feels about AI, right?
Yeah, definitely. He's like beyond. He's worse than me. He believes like my MacBook will grow legs and kill me.
But you would never. At that, you would never, right? You would never. I'm just asking.
I wouldn't make AI Gen Domo pics. No, I wouldn't.
Tevin, you said you have a lot of siblings, right?
Yeah.
Your older sister, staunchly against AI.
Yeah.
Her name is IA. Right?
Damn right.
The antithesis. Would you then submit her pictures and information to any sort of generative AI model?
I can't lie, Omar. If someone that I knew, that I was close with, that I broke bread with, shared my sorrows and my joys with, submitted AI photos of me or my kinfolk, I might just have to up poll at that point. I don't know, Omar. I don't think I could live with myself, and I don't think they could live either.
Hala. Your mom thinks this technology is newfangled. She hates this. She doesn't even use calculator. She's still adding it up out of hand.
Long
division. She still know how to use abacus. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
She's still an avid abacus user. So with that being said, would you submit her pictures to AI?
Of course not. Never.
That would make you a bad son, probably, right?
For sure.
Exile
from the family.
Be souls.
You're making me nervous. Niggas.
It's just a simple question. What would you do in that scenario?
I wouldn't do it either, man. I'd never snake out like that. For
Snake's
real.
a liar.
That's crazy. The way you broke that down, that is crazy, man.
But so why'd you do it though?
I was trying to make memes, man.
That had
engagement farming.
That's
crazy.
I was trying to make memes. I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw AMP do it. If they could do it, why can't we?
For the tweets.
Are you serious right now? Is that
For
what
the
likes? Hey, listen, man. Everybody makes mistakes.
Okay, so Omar, Sage, y'all can answer to this. Domo, I don't know if he's in the chat. He can type. How do y'all feel like this picture affected you?
I mean, I feel like now I'm just exposed.
Oh my God.
I feel like now that anybody just knows me. The saving grace is I did a horrible job, but I feel like
terrible job.
Hey, I say, is that Drake?
No,
Nah,
you
nah,
know,
he trying to
I look like Mr. Dubois with dread. It don't look like nothing. I don't even know what I look like in that.
I think in all well, I'm gonna be a little jokey first. First of all, I lost a brother. That's
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I might have to make a phone call.
I think for me, first of all, also what is Wale?
Yeah, that's why I thought I said hate or something.
Oh yeah, I was like, why did she say Wale?
They couldn't read "Let's Keep It a Buck" the logo, so
We're just big ass Wale.
They say that because I was on TikTok and they talked about how AI can't generate words and stuff like that.
Yeah,
cool. That's not me, bro.
If you go generate words, small details in the back,
if you go on Netflix right now, and watch A Different World HD 4K or whatever the case may be, it's just AI. It's just AI upgraded. They just AI the picture or whatever and just upgraded it to 4K or whatever the case may be. And so then but you can tell in the background, like if they have a shirt on or if there's like a picture on the wall that has words on it, it can't generate it. I think just looking at this, what is weight?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Wale on
why is Domo eyes like that, bro?
Yeah, they gave Domo a lazy eye type shit.
Omar just got back from Vietnam, dog.
It looked like I've been through some PTSD type shit.
I gotta be narcissistic. Why the fuck do I have glasses? I've never worn glasses.
I don't know what happened either.
In my life. Why do I have glasses?
Yeah, I don't know why they forced that in the picture. So my thing is with this, I guess it's style wise. I guess I don't know. My thing is I don't know. Like if we're talking about in reality, I don't know what the impact is or how it'll impact me. And I put under one of Bezos' tweet about what would happen, or not what would happen. Well, yeah, just the possibilities of what could happen with this data. I think it's linked. But did y'all see what happened with 23andMe and them going bankrupt?
No.
Nope.
So 23andMe, the DNA company that's supposed to connect you with all the different genetic matches that you have across the world, they went bankrupt. So with them going bankrupt, of course, they sent out an email. And people were like, okay, cool. I mean, that's fine. Just delete my data. We're not going to do that. We got bills to pay. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to sell the information. People were like, nah, it's kind of crazy, gang. We'll take you to court. They said, fine. They went to court. Judge was like, nah, they can sell the data. They can do what they want with the data.
Because you consented?
I guess so. I don't even know the details of like the ruling for real for us to why they said it was okay, but I just know that they were like, yeah, you can sell the data. So for me, it's not even about what they'll do now. It's not about what they'll do later. And I feel some sort of way even about like submitting all this information to YouTube and all these other companies, because there could be a day where YouTube goes out of business and then, you know, all my YouTube IP, all my voices and all the stuff that I've submitted over the past couple of years gets taken advantage of. We've seen it with MKBHD. The difference is I believe that a lot of these companies, those little trends where let's make a baby picture. I believe a lot of those only exist for the purpose of gathering the data.
To sell it back. Yeah.
Yeah, but
that just makes sense.
Omar, how many emails do you have in your inbox?
I don't sign up for anything.
On Gmail.
I don't sign up for anything. Unless it is absolutely 100% necessary. I understand what's going on. When I go to the store, and my mom be doing this, well, it depends on how close y'all are with y'all moms. Y'all mom ever hit y'all with my Gmail storage is full. Me, I don't know how you have emails are like a tegabyte. It's hella small. How the hell are you using up that much data? It's just because they're signing up for everything. I don't sign up for stuff.
You got iCloud on your phone?
I mean, technically it's on everybody's phone. I don't send anything to it.
No,
if that's what you're asking.
Okay, I guess maybe. I just think maybe you are an exceptional person, but if you have I
would trust Apple though. I would trust Apple.
But if Apple somehow went bankrupt, wouldn't they just be able to sell all your information in your cloud?
And that's true. That's true. There are two, but there's two companies that I really trust with it. Google and Apple are the only two that I trust with it. These little companies, James's AI generator, or hey, make your face old.
Yeah.
You want to let's make our face old. That's the trend.
Yeah.
And then everybody's submitting it. Kai Cenat's old. iShowSpeed is old. Now Bezos, I want to make all of Let's Keep It a Buck old and my entire family. And the first line of the user agreement is like,
man. Damn.
the first line of the user agreement is like, yeah, we're a Russian company for sure. And we won't
Oh
be
my
here for
God.
we won't be here for more than 2 weeks. So do what you will with that.
Yeah, how many likes did it get, Bezos?
700.
Would you do it again for double the likes?
He did it for 38 cents.
I wouldn't. Listen, man. I said it. That's why I tweeted out the questions about like, how do y'all feel about this? Like, I've genuinely been behind on the AI conversation. So I spent like ever since then, like just trying to educate myself more. In hindsight, probably shouldn't have done it. I'm being honest.
Shouldn't have done. Hold up, Bezos. How do you feel like you negatively impacted Let's Keep It a Buck by uploading that picture?
Not really. It's more so the principle, just the consent of like them like using their image and feeding it to a data center without their consent. That's it. Like, it's not this local app. I'm not just putting it to Photoshop and like everything's done locally. Like, this is going to a data center.
You never made like a reel and hey, everybody, excuse me, public, I'm about to upload this to my Instagram. Nobody's doing that. But that is going on to a server, a database as well.
I mean, they're in the background. That's completely different than them being the focal point of the image.
But they're in it though.
I mean, I will say this, like AI as a whole, apparently with how they scrape the data, they probably already got Omar and Sage's data and mine. Like, I'm gonna just keep it a stack. They scrape the internet and like do it unethically.
Mm-hmm.
But if I can stop it, locally, I'll stop it.
Okay.
In the future. I already made the mistake. But,
Domo literally came just to be in the outro. Damn.
I respect it. What's up? Just got home, man. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, you should just stayed off. I don't know.
Domo, do we owe you an apology for your initial AI take? Yes or no?
Nah, y'all don't owe me an apology. I don't need niggas to apologize to me for being right. Like I'm used to being right, and everyone called me crazy, and then niggas got comments and niggas want to make jokes, and then later down the line, oh, Domo was right. I'm used to.
I still don't agree with Android.
The argument is we took your clip out of context. You see what I'm saying? It was you were talking about robots, not
well. Maybe in a specific clip or a specific situation, I may have been talking about robots, but on my Twitter, I've had all types of issues with AI on many levels. Robot, the pictures, just in general. I've had many issues with AI all around.
You trust Apple? Like, you got a problem with Face ID?
Yeah. I got a problem. High key, I got a problem with any device with a camera in general. Type shit. Like,
damn.
Domo, do you have a problem with cameras?
Yes.
You got a problem with microphones?
Yes.
You got a problem with YouTube?
Once I found all jokes aside, once I found out that literally motherfuckers can pick up on conversations, like these companies are picking up on the conversations you're having or the sites that you're searching to specifically pick out ads to throw at you or see what you like. I've had a problem with that shit ever since then. Now, maybe it was a over exaggeration or maybe I was tweaking a little bit and over exaggerating, like I said, when I made some of these claims or say some of these things. But in general, I mean, yeah, I really do got a problem with a lot of the technology going on these days. We need to get back to how it was back in the days, man. Get a Polaroid and that's it. Like,
so this is my thing. Like, I think we're all agreeing that a lot of these technologies, businesses are ethical, but specifically when it comes to AI and like other examples as well, online shopping is probably the first example that comes to mind. Like, a lot of this is just trending in a way where it's just becoming a normal part of our lives. It's going to make our lives easier, this, that, and the third. So moving forward, knowing that it's unethical, are y'all gonna, like, how is that changing how y'all interact with AI? Are y'all just not using it? Are y'all just, hey, if everyone's using it, I can't be behind. I can't be the only one not using it. Like, what type of...
I don't think it's inherently unethical. There's unethical ways to use it, just like anything in this world. There's an unethical way to use money. But, like, that doesn't mean it shouldn't exist, though.
Yeah, unironically, I agree with a little bit of that, and more what Tevin was kind of implying earlier when he talked about maybe in 200 years. Granted, I think it's going to be way sooner, But in the sense that at some point there's going to be an Apple of AI. There's going to be one AI company that you can tell it's going to go bankrupt. You can tell it isn't just going to frame one, sell everybody shit just because if it did happen, it'd be like a what the fuck moment, kind of like if Google sold everybody shit, right? So at that point in time, yeah, I feel like everybody will adjust, adapt, and be fine with these things. But at the moment in time where you kind of have all of these random fun Snapchat filter companies doing AI shit, I think it's too hard right now for me to just be like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna send it to this company and I don't know 5 things about them.
Yeah, I think we're in a area of like I said, we're just in that first wave of AI where not only are the corporations and businesses that are lobbing shit out untested, and we have all the time in the world to test it, and they're just like throwing shit out for us to get scammed on. But we also have just unethical people who are using that to scam people even harder. I think AI is something that like is so inevitable. Like there's just things that become inevitable the way that they seamlessly like fit into our lives. Like when the internet was invented, when smartphones were invented, AI is kind of just the next necessary step. But I feel like to be the antithesis of what Holler's saying, it's just like we need to exercise the correct amount of caution when we approach these kind of things. It's like you need to at some point stand for something. There needs to be a bottom line for you that's much higher of a standard than just like they're gonna get my shit anyway. It's like, no, you need to be practical about what someone is getting. Like, yeah, you can get your data taken from a 23andMe and they'll have like your bloodline. That is much less devious in the current day and age than having somebody have your body able to be rotoscoped or like manipulated in any kind of way and have people not pay attention to it. We already get centelled easily. So imagine if somebody could very realistically maneuver your body to like be in a very realistic situation and a highlight that people would or a headline that people will just gloss over and immediately accept as fact. The reason I say this is because a year and a half ago, a friend of mine, another YouTuber, had revenge porn posted about her. And it was with not full culmination of AI. It was a mixture of rotoscoping, taking somebody else's body, and then AI to like smoothen everything out. And a lot of people just couldn't tell the difference. And it's like she didn't consent to that. She didn't like whatever, but it's like she's a YouTuber, she's a streamer. She accepted what came with it, but that's still raw. And we have to exercise the amount of caution and be at some point be like, this is wrong. Like we can't allow this shit and just be like, well, it comes with the territory. Like, no, you gotta be like, this shit's wrong. We have to like be like, no, let's regulate this to this extent and then be cautious across the board further on.
And I think that's my thing too, because I staying in tune with the technology, I feel like I have a pretty good distinction as to what is or isn't right. So I have no problem with using like predictive text, asking ChatGPT very simple questions, and things like that. But there's super hard lines in my everyday day-to-day life and with what I preach or whatever the case may be. I had an opportunity to do an ad for essentially a 23andMe clone. I was already against it, but then one of their contingencies was, oh, in order for you to do this, you got to take it. I'm not gonna sell out for that or preach any of that stuff, any of the genetic testing. Like all of that is so avoidable, and that's where I think the line should be. Some of this stuff, these trendy things that are fun or whatever the case may be, this is happening on a year-to-year, month-to-month basis now with these people. Oh, this is the new trend. Just submit all of it. Just submit all this data, submit all this information. That stuff to me is too easy. That's like the phishing emails where they're like, yo, free yacht. And I know y'all would have got caught. Like I literally know y'all would have got caught with the free yacht.
Now it's easy pass.
I tried to download more RAM when I was a teenager, so I already know.
Like, yeah, like shit like that. Like I know that would have been you. But even back then, I was not a person to fall victim to fake song, like the bad song downloads, the bad movie downloads, the Holly Berry sex tape.
Win $1,000 if you hit the shot as the side thing.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Oh yeah, those are real.
Damn,
but I do know people that did fall for that, and they are now the people that are doing the predictive AI stuff. But they just need to be better, because these are also the same people who for some reason can't figure out why they keep getting iPads bought in their name. You know, and where they're getting the iPads bought in their name is a place they ain't never been. It's in Maine.
It was crazy. Like a lot of people
Not
have
too much
like,
on me.
people have like Credit Karma. Credit Karma sell your information to everything you use digitally. They selling your information. They're collecting things about you and selling it to somebody else.
Yeah, nobody's sitting here with the tinfoil is saying, "Oh yeah, I'm against AI." Well, okay, except Domo, and they're like, "Oh, okay, I'm against AI, but I'm just gonna activate my iPhone. That hell, I don't have Face ID or the thumbprint, but nigga, you have an iPhone. They know exactly where you're standing." So
go ahead. My bad.
No,
Sorry.
go ahead.
Domo, you don't think it's an issue that you have such a gripe with AI, and this is no like. Fuck it. Like you're willing to get on a live stream with your child and worried about what people might do with a screenshot of AI to your children?
Oh, you trying to pod? You trying to pod?
Yes, he is trying to pod.
It's a valid question, though.
It is a valid question. I have already accepted with doing this a long time ago the territory that comes with motherfuckers being weird online. Me and my girl had a conversation. We have come to accept what comes with niggas being weird online. And the best we can do, I've had this conversation about putting kids online before, manage what you do put on and show. Me sitting here feeding my daughter, if niggas make a weird clip out of that, niggas is weird. Like, I don't, like, niggas are weird. They're going to be weird regardless. There's nothing I can do about that. I mean,
I was just asking. It wasn't like a
no. I feel you. And again, like I said, we've had the conversation. Here you go. We've had the conversation like on the pod before about, you know, boundaries. What is okay and okay with not putting online? When is it okay to put your child on? Why are you okay with putting your child? I've had the conversation before. Niggas is weird. I'm gonna just chop it up to the game and niggas being weird.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of am on y'all side because like my girl, her sisters will like upload pictures and do the baby thing. I was like, look, your sisters are not getting no pictures of our children. All right, there will be no digital pictures of our children.
I don't blame you at all, honestly.
Yeah,
I don't blame you. I remember. I ain't gonna lie. I know for a fact I don't post my kids on Twitter. Like, I do my best not to put anything on my kids on Twitter. I think I put like one thing of my oldest a minute ago. It got 5 bookmarks. I said, "Who is book? No, what are you bookmarking?"
Yeah. Like,
knowing how Twitter is specifically, I never post personally.
No, I was like, you know what? I'm good. Once they niggas is bookmarking me saying congratulations to my daughter playing out. Yeah, nah, niggas is weird. Yeah, nah, I'm good with that. I'm straight off that.
Yeah.
I think one of the most evil parts is that, like, of the participation of society, like, it's for Tomo's behalf, is like whether we whatever we decide to do, we participate in society. It's like the reason why we talk about having iPhones. The reason why it's like, oh, we're collecting our data anyways because we have no choice but to participate. You can. Everyone always says that dumbass shit like, oh, you can go be a hermit, or you can go move countries. Motherfucker, like, we're human. Like, everybody is human on this planet. Well, not everything is human on this planet, but we understand how every human being functions on a basic level. There's nowhere you can go that you can accept or escape a community society type of structure. And if you did try to leave and you try to go to like immigrate into or assimilate into a different kind of group, they likely just wouldn't accept you because they have their own norms and cultures that it would take you generations to get into. So it's hard to like sit there and be like, oh, I'm just not participating with any of this, and then to watch you literally get left behind. Not left behind this in the sense of like, oh, you just can't keep up with the times. You're literally getting left behind in terms of people aren't speaking to you. Why? Because everyone talks on social media now. That's how they make their plans. And if you can't understand it, you can't be a part of, like, you're literally missing out real life experiences because you're not participating in the digital construct of the society that we've built. And it just creates scenarios like this where Dom has to make the choice where it's like, I have no choice but to live in this moment and make my decision with it and try to limit it. That's what I meant by like, you got to stand for something at a higher standard than just like letting everything go, because you'll fall into that pitfall of like you're getting scammed for real. You have to actively choose to participate in society, but also have your cautions about it.
Ultimately though, to wrap it up, because I think that's all that is to me is just mitigating as much risk as you can. I mean, I got to drive to get to work. There are inherent dangers that come with driving, especially in Atlanta. But with that being said, I have a pretty safe car with safety features. My seatbelt on. I'm not driving 100 with bald tires and in the rain and all this other stuff that's going on. I'm keeping it as safe as possible. I could be in the sports car. I could be in the Mustang. I could be in the, whatever. But
4 cars.
I'm gonna try to keep it as safe as possible. And that's just the way that I felt about the internet. At some point, I do get to going on 1, 2, 3 movies, but I waited until I got an Apple computer and I was able to understand how the ads work and clicking on ads and shit and getting Trojans and malware and all that other stuff before I started doing, all that other stuff like that. You just learn to, live life a little bit safer.
Last question for y'all as business owners up here to varying degrees. I asked Omar this earlier. Like if AI can ever get to a point where it can truly fully replace one of the processes of your business at a much cheaper cost. So for us, it'd be like editing, thumbnail designing. Like if it ever advances to the point where like truly you got no problems with it, you can output something that you can have as your final product. Will you use AI or will you deliberately go out of your way to outsource artists?
No, I think that's very consistent with a lot of other topics I've had on this channel. It's just something I don't believe in, and I'm painfully ignorant, unfortunately. But sometimes it's a good thing. But I'm dead ass now.
Just thumbnails. That's as far as I go. I do AI thumbnails. Other than that,
don't you put your face in thumbnails?
What?
You put your face in thumbnails?
Yeah.
And
so you would be okay at that point with having?
No, I would just not put my face in the thumbnail. What are we talking about?
You ain't say that. I know your style.
I had to say that.
Yes.
Coming from Mr. Just, but not just, but you was on Twitter. Get your face out the thumbnail. You ain't that important.
But your face is in your thumbnails. Your face is exclusive.
Not in all of them.
But I think he's saying like if it was able to output a thumbnail good enough, he would stop putting his face
face in the thumbnail. AI. Yeah. I never said what type of thumbnails I just said I would just do my thumbnails with AI, but I would change how I do my thumbnails. I didn't think I had to say that, but okay. I would redesign all. I have to say that. I would redesign all my thumbnails and then use AI to do thumbnails without my face in it for my safety and comfort.
For somebody who puts their face in thumbnails, I think it's important to say I would just not put my face in the thumbnails and have AI make my thumbnails. Or
my real question for Domo: what's the difference between thumbnails and editing to you? Like, why not just do it for both or neither?
I feel like editing a whole video is a longer process, and there's more you can do with editing a video and different ways to edit a video versus, especially how simple I'll be wanting my thumbnails. Just a simple thumbnail. I don't be wanting no crazy shit. I just be wanting simple shit. So that would be my justification or my explanation of it.
No, but I'm saying if AI ever gets to a point where the editing can truly like output whatever the fuck you want, but all you got to do is type it in, upload the footage, and you won't use it.
Nah.
Even if it means like is mad cheaper.
So you're saying like I could be like add thunder sound here, cut, zoom in here. Are you saying like that type of input?
I would assume so. I would assume that's what you meant.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like I would never put my video into something and be like, make me a video like this. But like that's basically just micromanaging the software, just like you would do a person if they were an editor or something. But
Tevin, what
I
mean,
only for calculative processes, not for anything art related. I think that AI is limited to only what it knows versus the ability for a human being to take what its knowledge is and just start throwing shit at the wall. And that's kind of when you have really creative ideas. I'm somebody that is completely hands off with my team, especially with editing. I'll literally just tell them, I hired you for a reason because I've seen your editing style and I think you can make, I can't tell you how to make something because I'm not good at editing. You would make it better than I could say it. So I'm just trusting you. I'm going to hand you this and let you create based on your own creative genius. And I don't think AI could do that, because then Hall is right. I would have to micromanage every single piece of whatever. I like to see how creative people are with pieces of information, because they've truly like blown me away and created things better than I put them in my own head. It's probably my favorite process, is to just watch my own video again and be like, oh, I would have never thought to put that there. Oh, this person is such a genius for pacing it like this. Oh, it's versus like me having to, okay, cut here, do a Mr. Beast style intro here. No, not that Mr. Beast style. Give me another Mr. Beast style. No, not like this one, until it fine tunes to what I like. It's not a process I enjoy. It turns very much into business, and that's one of the few creative exploits I enjoy as a content creator.
But I think what you're speaking to is like AI's limitations just isn't there. Like, but the hypothetical I'm thinking of is like, if it truly does, if it can truly create the video that you want, but it's like extremely cost effective.
AI can never do something that it doesn't know. Like it cannot, like there's a difference between learning and then like inventing or creating. Like it can't process things it doesn't understand. Whereas like we as humans experience things in real time on the planet, and then it shapes our ideas into new things. Like if you know, the first time someone ever heard a wave crash in their ear and they're like, oh, that's a sound I've never heard before. What if I manipulated it? What if it sounded like this? AI cannot do that. It can only be told wave crash sound effect, and now it can use it in the way that you want it. I need to be able to test the limits of creativity and always find new avenues to create. That's like my favorite part of creation. Like it's just cool to see what people like to do.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm just laughing because that's kind of like, we already have this example somewhat on YouTube with the fucking whack ass Family Guy videos that like were trending all over the place for like a couple months. And then too, I was just thinking about that. Don't put this in the clip. I was just thinking about, we was editing the Boruto video today, and that's what Naruto's teaching his tot. So yeah, it was just funny. That's about it.
Shouts out to T-Bangs Gaming for $1.99. Says, as an artist, AI art is just theft. Also, hi Sage.
It's just like what's good? It's just like a tracing reference pool thing. It's weird,
but it'll never be. I don't want to, because Tevin really put the hand.
Yeah, no, he said it.
He put it in
smarter.
Thanks. It'll never be original. And with new things that come out, I don't think 100% originality is called for. But like Tevin said, sometimes I would have never thought. And imagine having to prompt a 30-minute raw footage video and say this has to be 8 minutes. Do you know how long the prompt would have to be? It's an insanely long prompt.
That is true.
Shouts out to Droopy.
Oh man,
Big Droop!
bang, bang, bang.
Even though sometimes you try to toxify my Discord. I appreciate you.
And that's why
I didn't like this theme a lot, to be honest. There's a lot more compelling Pokemon.
Droopy sends $100 to become unofficial sponsor of the stream, to say Domo.
So is
always
showing
right
up last, like, and then just getting that faction to donate is that meta? We can steal that.
I'm happy about this. Super happy about this. Shout out to Droopy for coming this unofficial sponsor of the stream for the official unofficial. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
we got a couple power chats.
Oh shit, read them.
Power plays. Power chats.
All right, this is JKP. This ain't basketball for $5. Appreciate you.
TSO tag too.
TSO JKP.
You don't know what you've just done. You don't know what you've just done, man.
Mason Judgment for $5. One last superback. Appreciate
back.
Superback sounds nasty.
Shout you.
That's what we called it originally.
That was it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, shit,
ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. Oh shit.
He's on fire.
I really want to thank our special guest for today's stream, Big Tevin, Big Holler. I'm not gonna lie, Tevin. This is like super extra. I've been watching the gym stuff, the gym progress and stuff like that. DreamCon in a month, big dog. Just stay consistent. That's all I'm saying.
I appreciate it.
I'm coming back. Bro. I'm saying that because I'm on the way back. So
yeah, I appreciate it. Can I say something real quick, man?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Hey, I just want to say, and I said it at the beginning when I was talking to Souls, but I'm real proud of all of y'all, man, because the last time that I was on the pod, y'all were talking about stuff that y'all wanted to do. And I've literally watched every single one of y'all put out content and be very focused and consistent about the shit that y'all wanted to do. I have watched every single thing that y'all put out outside of Domo, which I'm sorry I didn't know about the shit on playback because I wasn't on playback, and that's on me. But Omar, with your YouTube videos, like I was talking about Souls in his Instagram shit, and I'm in Sage's streams all the time to see you commit to something and then watch the grind of it and watch the progress of it. And, you know, not to well, you know what, I'll glaze y'all, man. Y'all are my friends. Like it makes me happy because we talk about this shit all the time, and it's like to see you guys do it and not feel like you're somebody else's fucking like lackey or feel not in control of like your own destiny and shit like that. It makes me very pleased. Y'all are excellent content creators and excellent gentlemen and friends. I'm very, very proud and appreciative.
Appreciate that, man.
Appreciate that, goat.
No.
Tight shit, man. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah. I promise you I will tune in for real. Like I didn't know that you were doing what you're doing.
I wasn't expecting such a wholesome message today. Damn.
On God, I do not have one of them speeches.
Yeah, we definitely should have let
I'm
Holla go
actually
first.
disappointed in you niggas.
Holla, yeah, type shit. I don't
type shit.
I actually could do a lot better, all of you.
With that being said, Domo, say goodbye to the people. That was funny.
All right, Chaz, being my favorite midnight snack, and we will be back. Sorry I was late. Sorry I missed the pod. Fuck being late. I missed the pod. I will try to find a way to make it up to y'all. Shout out T-Banes and Cardiac. I love getting y'all banned from other niggas' discords.
Are you watching the game after this?
You know what happened to them.
If the game's close, I will. I know it was tied at halftime. If it's close, I'll tune in.
It is 48-48 at halftime.
Yeah, I know it. Tied.
51.
It's 43 or 53-54 right now.
Okay.
So you are gonna watch the game.
I can watch it with you.
He don't want to watch the game. That's what he's trying to do. What you trying to do? I need to make a decision. Sage, say goodbye to the people.
All right, people. I don't even know if I have the decision. I'm literally going to go mess with my router for a little bit. If I've been tuning in and out of the podcast, it is storming near me. But more importantly, yeah, my internet's just been ass all damn day.
This wasn't been ass, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what the fuck's that's about. But hopefully I can stream tonight. I told my team I was gonna stream tonight. I told you niggas I would stream tonight, and now it looked like while I'm wide ass awake, I literally can't. So hopefully I can.
Did y'all hear that chat? Team? Nah, go ahead.
Nigga, my team, my other squad.
No,
Didn't you snake him with AI art? Didn't you snake him with AI art though?
Oh yeah, I got a squad now. Yeah, unit. That's the bros. But yeah. I'm gonna make sure I can try. If I don't stream tonight, this ain't typical bullshit Sage. No, my internet's been going in and out for like every 30 minutes. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah. So say goodbye to the people.
Appreciate y'all for coming through. We may or may not be on playback right after this. So
we on playback after this. At least I am. We on playback.
Thank you. God, I want to talk
Just say it.
ball. Fuck.
Lakers
Yeah,
playing.
but that's how I'm
Come on,
yeah, actually we'll all be there. That's how I'm gonna make sure the shit turns off or not. That's actually perfect.
All right, I just spammed in the chat. Go ahead over here, man. The party continues over here on playback.
Type shit.
Find out what video I make on the channel this week. It might be about Kanye West actually hating black people. It won't be.
What was he doing?
We'll see you guys Thursday. Maybe new special guests. Maybe less of us. Maybe we quit this shit because Bezos really tore a hole in our relationship with AI photos. We don't know. We do something new every single week. But until then, bye guys.
Y'all never saw solo leveling. Y'all fell for that shit, bro.